are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Well, that's crazy. I don't have a hip hop name. We got C-Los and DJ Bamboo, and then I have Whitey
so much for the intro.
Here. Yeah, what is that?
So much for the intro. So much for the intro. What's going on, guys? We're live on Facebook, and I'm leading a charge right now because of our special guest, Josh Williams. But I also want to introduce the co-hosts, Deuce, DJ Deuce, and Bamboo.
What's up, man? What's up, guys? What's going on, Josh, man? You there, brother?
How's it going, Josh?
I think you froze.
Am I frozen? Are we good?
Oh, yeah, there you are.
He's back.
I'm like, because I fuck around like that too. I'm like, man, this guy's good.
Yeah, everybody's just spinning around in my screens here. I'm like,
that's great. Usually that's me, man, all the way in Nova Scotia.
I know, you're pretty good today.
Yeah, I know, right?
Pretty
How are
good.
you guys doing after what happened? Were you close to it?
All right.
After what happened?
No. I'm about an hour, 2 hours away from that.
Okay. You're talking about
As a black guy, he's like, it's not me. He's
the
good.
guy was afraid of him. He wouldn't go near him.
To me, it was just background noise. Normal shit. I can go to sleep good now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yo, Josh, check this out. Let me ask you a question, man.
Sure.
You know, how did you get into comedy, brother?
Oh, we're starting.
Wait, hold on.
Get into this.
First of all,
Get into this. Start with the interview right away. Okay.
let's relax. Let me introduce Josh. So Josh and I go back from our days at Future Shop.
Future Shop.
Future Shop, if anybody remembers that thing, for people, if you're watching it from the States, it's pretty much
Canadian Best
Buy. Canadian Best Buy, and now we have Best Buy. Bye-bye Future Shop. Funny guy, and then I found out a few years ago that he's now doing stand-up comedian. So,
Sweet.
obviously, I like to be curious, so I like to know more things about other trades.
I just got one question for Josh. Was Carlos late when he worked at Future Shop? Did he show up on time? No.
I was a Nazi.
I think he was a model employee.
Josh hated me because I was a Nazi over there. Sorry for saying it.
I was 20. I was 20. So anyone who was super authoritative, I was like, nah, fuck that.
Fuck him. That's why half the jokes are about him, right?
You guys want to hear something funny? Somebody explained this to me a while ago. You know how some people have issue with authority and some don't?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, I don't know why, I hate authority. So I had another comedian, because we're all the kids in the hall kind of thing, right? We get shit. Class clowns sent out in the hall, fuck you teachers, fuck you principals, all that stuff. Well, I had another comic who was explaining to me that his understanding of why he doesn't like authority is he's saying, when I was a kid, I used to get bullied, I used to get picked on. I'd run to a teacher and I'd ask for help or whatever, and they would never do anything. But if I was ever late, or if I ever told a joke in class, or I wasn't paying attention, I would get in shit. I would go to the hall. I would go to the principals. I would get suspended. It's the same with a lot of other forms of authority. So they're like, for me, authority never helped me. Whenever I needed help from authority, they never helped me.
They never came through. Yeah,
but they always gave me shit. They always this and that. So that's an interesting thing. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I can see people who have issue with authority being the kind of people that authority never helped me and always fucked with me.
True enough. It's true. That's facts.
So a little piece of psychology there.
I like that.
All right, Bamboo, lead off with the first question for Mr. Josh Williams.
Yeah, let me stretch first.
All right, there you go. Take a minute. All right, but the question was, how did you get into comedy?
Well, I think we've already started to hit on it. I was the class clown. I was the class clown. I've always been the guy to make people laugh, man. Every job I ever had, the only thing that was consistent in it was the fact that I like to make people laugh. Make coworkers laugh, make customers laugh. It's one of the reasons that I guess I was half decent in sales, because I was able to build rapport with people just by
facts.
Yeah. I didn't have to wear a white belt and white shoes and work in a cell phone store. I'd be genuine with everybody. So I guess after a long time, my friends and I, we started going to stand-up comedy. I never wanted to be a comic. I say this every time I'm asked this question.
Really?
I never wanted to be a stand-up comedian. I've always been a fan of stand-up comedy. I got to see George Carlin live here in Ottawa before he died. I even got to meet him backstage. He did me a solid and let me meet him. This was before I ever entertained the idea of being a stand-up comic. Yeah. And but everyone in my life was always like, you got to be a comedian. You're too funny. You got to be a comedian. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's different. I always thought it was different. But my friends and I, after a while, we started going to comedy clubs more and more. And then we started seeing the amateur nights, and my friends just would not let up on that. You're funnier than these people. You got to try it. They can do it. You can do it. All this.
That's cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
eventually, I got on stage and I did it. And it's addictive, man. It's addictive. It's like, don't try cocaine or something like that.
Because
That kind of thing.
that was gonna be my next question. Was gonna who inspired you? So technically, it's your friends that inspired you to be a comedian. Technically, right?
More like push.
Uh,
more like push.
They pushed
Well,
me
you know,
to try
yeah.
it. The inspiration came from guys like George Carlin and
That's a classic comedian, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a classic. I really know. He's one of like I remember watching. You go back, some of these classic guys like him and Richard Pryor. You can see where some people get it from, right? So like I don't know when you watch these guys, you're like, damn, these guys are technically ahead of their time, right? Absolutely fantastic,
absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
That's fucking fantastic. So where did George Carlin perform when you saw him?
he was at the National Arts Center
Oh fuck, okay.
downtown Ottawa, and he's
Yeah.
he sold
Yeah.
out the big room. As a matter of fact, he was only supposed to do one show, but it sold out so fast they added a second late show.
Holy fuck.
That's where I was able to get tickets to.
That is crazy, man. That is crazy.
Josh, before besides the local scene comedian or the comics, man, I can't speak to the comic spots around here in town. Where are some other places you performed?
Oh, I've performed all over North America. I've performed Toronto, Montreal, all the small towns, Kingston, Windsor.
Oh, for sweet.
You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get booked out at Nova Scotia. There's a club there that I'd like to get into.
We don't want you.
know, that's fair.
No,
So
come on
I'm
down. Come on down. You come down, I'll definitely show up. Or you come down, I'll definitely show up.
Yeah,
He's a promoter.
Yeah, I performed in New York. I performed at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles.
What? That's legendary.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking legendary, man.
Yeah, they're just small spots, but it's still nice to get on stage. I knew some of the guys down there, so they hooked me up.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, we welcome you to come to Nova Scotia, bro.
Thank you, my friend. Strong on the comedy clubs there. Tell them you want me out there, and I'll come.
So, Josh, of all these venues you performed at, which one's your favorite? Is there one that stands out? Is there one that just you'd go back, or you'd love to repeat or do it again, or
the Comedy Store, no question. That was an amazing experience. My favorite club, my home club, is Absolute Comedy here in Ottawa. I perform there all the time. I'm very close.
Okay. Side note: do they put something in the air? Because every time I go to there, I find everything's fucking funny.
That's what people say.
I don't know, man. I'm like, man, this is gonna probably need to be 3 beers in. I'm laughing my head off. I'm like, this is fucking. It's such a great fucking time. You know what I mean? I've never not went. I even went on amateur night and had like a blast. I used to DJ at a club, and there's this guy who's like, hey, amateur night. And it was an off night. None of us were working.
Yep.
Went, checked it out. I didn't even know what to expect. He fucking murders it, man. I'm dying of laughter. Everyone was great. You guys have balls for going on stage and doing this, by the way, man. I love it, bro. I absolutely love it, man.
Thanks, man. Even the amateur nights, they put like a pro host and a pro headliner on.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times the spots are pro comics working on new stuff. Like I'll do spots on the amateur nights just if I've got a new bit that I'm working on to see if it has legs. I'll go on do it. And if I fuck up, well, it's amateur night, so no one's expectations are particularly high. But
so like another question I have is, and it's always been like we've all talked about this before we got on here. It was a curiosity of like, how the fuck do you pick someone on stage? Like, how do you pick and be like, I'm gonna pick on this guy today or this couple, or do you feel out something? Is there a deer in the headlights? Is it a guy giving you? Yeah,
I can tell you my personal policy. So I do a lot of crowd work in my act. I like to talk to the audience.
That's awesome.
I'm not particularly afraid of it. Some comics are.
Yeah.
But I guess it works differently because some guys. Here's the thing with crowd work: it's almost like a magic trick for some guys where it's like they know what's going to happen. They make it seem like it's all happening organically. So some guys have like a canned crowd work act. Okay. So they already know what they're going to say. They already know what the back and forth is. They're asking questions that lead you to it. Some guys do that, and that looks like crowd work. Then there's things like me where I will walk to the stage, and in my head, I'm literally going, I wonder what we're going to talk about.
It's fucking phenomenal.
The questions I ask, I have no idea what the answers are. In fact, I don't like it when they sit people I know. I'll have friends that come see shows, and they'll sit my friend in the front row because they're like, oh, he's in the show. I'm like, I don't like that because I'm not going to pretend to not know somebody that I know. If I know you, I'm not going to talk to you because I already know all the answers. I'd rather
true enough. Not interesting.
Exactly. I'd rather meet somebody and go. So you'll hear some people go, hey, anyone in the crowd like the Leafs or whatever, you know?
Oh, you know where you're going.
I don't like stuff like that because I'm like, you're asking that question because you've already got a joke set up for it.
Right.
And you know what the outcome's going to be. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's another thing is when you ask a general question of the audience, like, hey, anybody here, a lot of the times no one will answer because nobody wants to be the one to answer or talk to. Yeah. So I don't ask a question to the audience. I will pick one person, but I don't have a criteria. I don't go, that's the guy I'm going to talk to.
Is it ever backfired? Has there ever been to an event you're on stage like?
Not for me. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
Because you're like, okay, I'm going to go this way, and it's like, fuck, it's not going the way I'm going, and moonwalk out of that one, you know.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things that you learn over time being a professional, and it's not an ego thing. It's just you learn.
No, absolutely, yeah.
So I was very lucky that when I first started stand up, I got a lot of really big names that sort of took me under their wing. They liked me. We got along great, and it worked because when I first started stand up, I wasn't working. Like I actually quit my last big sales job to pursue stand-up. I started while I was working there, and they were like, when's this comedy phase gonna, be over? And I'm like, what do you mean phase? I'm like, I actually have fun doing this. Like, I
fucking right.
Don't give a shit when I sell a phone or something. I'm not changing the world, by selling something. This is around the time that the
Apple fucking fist pump and shit here.
This was like the first iPhone, Motorola Razors and Crazers, and like that was when I was doing that. Yeah, so I was like, I'm going to bring out the live comments here so I can talk shit to whoever's watching. Hey, how's it going? I want to make sure I'm talking shit to everybody. Leave no one behind.
This is my favorite guy.
Oh, he froze.
Damn, he can't talk shit no more.
Internet doesn't like him. Hold on, I'm watching the live feed too. There we go.
Oh, there you're back.
I'm watching it. As soon as everyone freezes, I give it a sec. Okay. So, anyways, I said no. I like the stand-up thing. They're like, well, you're gonna have to choose, and I guess they thought that they were gonna win the battle, and they did.
Good for you, man.
So
it's funny how people can just give you an ultimatum and about your life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it's my life. Go kick rocks. Fuck you.
I was supposed to make. Don't DJ. You'll never make any money. Blah blah blah. I made a living off it for like 15 years. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I was very lucky that my mom has been my biggest supporter ever since I was young. She's the number one person who wanted me to be a comedian. As a matter of fact, when I used to get in trouble at school, she tells the story all the time. When I used to get in trouble in like grade school, she would say to my principals and my teachers, "Well, if he grows up to be a comedian, will that make this all worthwhile?"
Sweet.
So when I was telling her that my job is forcing me, she goes, "You go ahead and quit that job, and you can move home rent free, and you pursue stand-up comedy, and I'll support that." And I was like,
I was nothing but love.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. That's what I did. So, but I didn't just take that as an excuse to come home, play PlayStation all day, and fuck around one.
I'm freezing with that. Whoever's playing PlayStation in Josh's house, let's stop. 2 minutes.
Yeah, are we suffering with the connection?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Good.
One second. I'm gonna switch. We have like 5 networks here. I'm gonna switch networks. So give me 20 seconds to connect back again.
Do it, brother. Do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it. Bam. Since everyone else is listening, we got to entertain some people. By the way, we have a list of questions that we have to ask, and Bamboo's fucking on his phone, and I have to ask the fucking questions, even though it's
sitting there sipping his coffee.
And I want to post this picture of the questions we have, and Bamboo doesn't know when the fucking cue, so I'm just letting you guys all know.
All right, you got that
calling your shit out.
You got that one. All right.
I don't know what kind of porno he's watching on his phone, but I mean,
light up a cigarette. You pay more attention when you're smoking.
I was like,
you know what?
I'm like, God
I'm
damn.
gonna let y'all ride on this one because next time y'all fuck up, watch.
Are you on the same show as us?
Look what Alex is saying.
Oh, look what Alex is saying. Look. Look. Sorry, Alex. He was looking at his phone again. He can't read your shit. Oh my God.
You see how you treat me, Alex? That's terrible, bro. You know, you call me, ask me a question.
I call and check you.
All right.
No more back. You're back. You're done.
Yes.
I'm on the router that's flashing. Literally, I was on like the back porch one, but now I'm on the
Yo, bro, they was throwing me under the bus while you was gone, man.
That's what we do.
That shit.
That's what we do. That's what he's there for.
So I apologize for that delay there. Okay, so long story short is when I got started in stand-up, I got a job at the comedy club working as a doorman. I even took over the Tuesday night room that Absolute Comedy had. So basically, what would happen is these big comics would show up in town, and I was their first connection to the club. So I was the club guy.
Yeah.
They would chat with me. We'd build rapport that first night because I had nothing going on during the days, and these guys were just kind of hanging out at the condo, nothing to do. I'd end up hanging out with them during the day, kill time, and I developed these relationships. So guys like Joey Elias, who's done the Just for Laughs Festival a million times.
That's right.
He's a big crowd work guy. My good buddy Jesse Joyce, who we met through Tuesday, he's now one of the head writers of Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Get out. That's so crazy.
So when I went to LA, he got me like backstage passes and everything like that, green room access for Kimmel and whatnot. It was very cool.
Nice.
But again, that's just putting myself in the position where I'm taking this seriously. So I could be like a lot of comics and sit around and play video games all day and then just do shows every now and again.
Success is keep working at it, regardless of what it is. Even if it's being comic or being, I'm just telling jokes. Fuck that, man. It's to work hard. It's to work hard, to grind and do it. I absolutely agree with you. Meet people, study what people are doing, right? I absolutely agree.
Yeah, and Trent McClellan is one of the cast members of This Hour Has 22 Minutes. He's a good friend of mine. And he was telling me early on, he's like, a quote that he loves is, show me where you spend your time and your money, and I'll tell you what your priorities are.
Oh, good.
There's a lot of people want to be, I want to be a big actor, I want to be a big sports star, whatever it is, but they drink all night, they play games all day, and it's like, okay, well, you're spending all your money on booze, you're spending all your time playing video games.
You're a professional alcoholic.
Exactly. You say you want this over here, but you're spending all your time and your money doing this over here. So it's pretty obviously a priority.
True enough. So we're gonna leave the next question. We're gonna let Bamboo know. Bamboo. You want to ask that question?
Hold on, we skipped question number 6. Yeah, we skipped my question.
Oh, shit, my bad, Carlos. I was trying to jump on him right away, bro.
Who's fucking up now?
Well, you're too stupid. I had to help you.
All right, so when we get back to normal around here, what are some stand-up comedians that we need to go check out locally?
Some local guys.
Trevor Thompson's a good local guy. Trevor Thompson is the first comic who ever put me on stage.
Okay.
And he's actually doing a really cool web series, I guess. It's called Trevor's Pad. So every night, or at least I think he's staggering it now. When the quarantine first started, every single night, he would do like a late night talk show from his living room. So he would Skype in guests and things like that. He would do a monologue in his living room, all set up with his, decor and his Montreal Canadiens fan stuff and whatnot. So Trevor's a great comic. Trevor Thompson.
Cool.
That's really good.
Okay.
There's a lot of Am I echoing too? I heard nothing but feedback.
Yeah, am I crazy?
No. It's somebody's mic is feeding back into the
One. No, that ain't me.
I've caught you on that a few times, Bamboo, so don't try it.
That ain't mine. But Josh, check it out. A lot of people don't know you got your own podcast. Let's talk about your podcast. What's it about?
Sure. It's basically about what's going on with me that week. That's the one man podcast. I put my recording equipment. Oh, look at that handsome bastard right
God
there.
damn, look at that.
He's got something to say. Often I don't.
Unless it's about booze.
I turned to this side of my desk. I set up my mic. I don't know if you can see it in the background right there. The music mic. I don't know how to do this backwards mirror shit. But yeah, the mic stand sitting back there in my closet. I hook it all up here, and I talk to my wall for an hour.
Okay.
I just talk about what's going on with me comedically, personally, whatever. I read whatever emails people send me. Anything big going on the world.
How long you been doing the podcast?
3 years now. I think just over 3 years or just under 3 years. Yeah, it goes quick. I just put out yesterday episode 155. So,
now, like on your podcast, like do people could they find you through like iTunes or? Why the fuck? This is killing. Is this just me or this fucking? Yo,
I'm trying to mute each one of us just to see who's
mute
echoing.
Mute you first.
I was muted and there was nothing on.
It stopped happening now.
Yo,
but not as bad.
No, it wasn't as bad.
So it's so much for mic check.
I don't love hearing myself that much, Fuck. But like I was saying, as a podcast, like people, are you on iTunes? Are you on Podbeam, YouTube?
Podbean, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, Spotify. I don't have as much on YouTube. Like I put my episodes up there, but I stopped uploading them a long time ago. I just forgot to because the metrics are different. So
Bamboo, bro. Yo, can you mute him again?
Oh, that's simple.
Yo, look how much on.
Look, I'm nice and quiet. I don't hear nothing back.
I hear myself.
Yeah, try you, DJ.
Let's try me this time.
Okay, so he's gone.
Yo. 1 2 1 2.
I hear it nice and quiet.
It's a lot better.
Back in.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, did you just correct him?
No.
Kick him out. He ain't doing nothing but fucking up a lineup.
You know he's gonna watch this afterwards. So either way, you know what? I was trying to get all your casts yesterday on Podbean. I could not. Worst time ever that I could
Really?
get them through iTunes.
Podbean is what hosts my podcast, so it should be the easiest place to get it from.
Okay, probably.
People download.
Maybe. Are we having network issues again? Carlos?
No. Am I frozen?
You were.
What?
The other two of
Was
us. Bamboo's still coming through clear. You're fine now.
Oh yeah.
Still got an echo.
Wait, I just want to play one thing before we continue here. Due to the COVID, streaming has experienced a lot of high traffic, and we might actually get disconnected. That's why I'm watching the feed over here.
Oh, no worries. Welcome back, sir.
We let him back in.
I know.
Hold on.
Just like a bouncer, they always let me back in, bro.
So, sorry, you're saying you had a hard time getting it on Podbean?
Yeah, I had a hard time getting it on Podbean.
That's weird.
And then our podcast is on Podbean too, but for you, I couldn't even search Josh Williams or One Man Podcast. I could not. It wouldn't let me. It might have been the area I was in.
Interesting. Like I've literally got my domain forwarded to it too. So if you type in onemanpodcast.com,
yeah, no, and you can download them from your website.
I know, but you said
the website's Podbean.
Yeah, but you can download it, right? It says download, and then goes over to the next one, and they just would not do it. So I'm like, okay, let me go to iTunes, and it worked.
Yeah, iTunes is what I use. I listen to the Podbean the podcast app on my iPhone.
See, you got a great name for your podcast because as soon as we use the word shooting the shit, the word shit put us in the shitter. You know what I mean? They're like,
I've already been on a podcast called Shit Shooters.
yeah, so it's like, use the word shit, go fuck yourself. I was like,
Sorry.
the fucking echo in there. Yeah.
But it works. What do you call it? Yeah, the exclamation point doesn't hurt.
So my next question is,
Sure.
and it's going to be asked twice because of the echo. being the type of character that you are, and that voice, and your quick and wittiness, would you ever want to do a morning radio talk show, or be a host of some sort? And
maybe, but probably not, unless they give me.
Is it because you're too cute and you need to be seen? Is that why?
Because I've actually already co-hosted radio shows in the morning. Dog FM, my buddy Dylan Black used to be the morning host.
I've done some events with Dylan Black.
Yeah. So Dylan used to host the morning show at Dog, and he had me in co-hosting with him. And the amount, it's so funny. The amount of shit I would get from him. Well, he was worried we were getting shit because I would crack a joke. Like I remember one day there was a stack of the Ottawa Sun, which is a 25-cent newspaper. I don't even know if it's still around. 25-cent newspaper, and I went to move my arm one time and knock the papers off. He's like, "Oh, be careful with the Suns! You're gonna wreck them." I go, "Yeah, this could cost upwards of $1 to replace a stack of newspapers." And I go, "How do they stay in business charging a quarter?" I go, "Look at this thing." I go, "It's filled with articles that pay people's salary. There's 13 people that read this newspaper. How do you pay all these salaries? With a $1.75 with a revenue you could pay on this goddamn thing." And he's like, okay, Ottawa Sun, one of our partners here at Dog FM. I'd imagine free newspapers.
Did you? I did one event with a few events with Dylan Black, and he was an announcer for wrestling, Great North Wrestling. And the way wrestlers, I guess the way they're, how the headliner starts from the top, right? If you read a fucking poster, and so Devin would write the where did Carlos go? Anyways, you guys are still there. Shit. No. So the events would be written from the top to bottom, right? So we all understood that. So Dylan reads the first match from the bottom, and then he reads the second match from the top. And I have the music set up, and I'm a DJ, and I'm like, that's the wrong one. But I play the music, praying to God that these wrestlers would come out, right? So he walks over. I'm like, yo, Dylan, you fucked up. Like, you kind of like skipped 5 matches. Nonchalantly doesn't give a fuck. Shrugs his shoulders and keeps walking, bro. Just keeps walking. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, because no offense, he was the bigger name there. He's like, I don't fuck up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I could tell you, like, he's one of the most humble people. So I think
he was but you can just tell, like, I caught him because I kept hearing DJs fucked up. I kept hearing, they fucked up. But the way our system set up, that if you name something, I had all the matches lined up, so I could skip matches.
Play the music, yeah.
If I had CDs, I would have been fucked. You know what I mean? So I was a bit like, okay, cool. But then I was just like, oh damn. The funniest thing I've ever seen during these events, he announces this girl to sing the national anthem. Yep. She sings the national anthem. She gets out of the ring. The honky tonk man. I don't know if you guys know this honky tonk man with the guitar. He's this old man. He throws the guitar to some wrestler. The wrestler breaks the guitar. He throws the fucking guitar, the handle, out of the ring, smokes the girl right in the face. Ooh. Boom. Fucked up. Dylan's losing his shit. I'm like, I don't think this is a part of the show, man. Like, it was fucked up though. But yeah, Dylan Black does a lot of events though, a lot of stuff, man. Yeah, his voice is phenomenal though. Great MC.
Well, and he's a huge humanitarian. So I mean, not that anybody outside of Ottawa would know the name Max Keeping, but Max Keeping was a big
that's very true
in the city. And Dylan was Max took Dylan under his wing at a very young age.
That makes sense. That makes total sense.
He transferred that love of charity and community and all
it's very true. When you follow Dylan Black and also, he's always at charitable events and stuff like that. There's so many people, he's all over. No, he does a really good job though.
And he's done a ton of things. Like, so he's done things with me with stand up where he's like, I'll announce this stuff, whatever. And he's made mistakes before. And I've told him, and he's like, I do so many events, he goes, and there's different rules in all of them.
So he's like, but in his defense,
super apologetic, and now he's like, honestly, I fuck up so much. And he used to take it really hard too. Like when he made a mistake, he'd take it really hard. And then at one point he's just like, honestly,
we all do though.
I'm apologizing for something I did wrong. He's like, I kind of just have to let it go now.
Is it not true? Even you as stand up, is not that? Don't you take the same approach? Oh, look at this guy! I like it because I remember. I always tell a story about DJing, and I remember just dropping the wrong track at the wrong time, and the crowd popped up like I did it on purpose. Nah, it was a fucking mistake. You just got to roll with it, right?
Yeah. If you own your mistakes, like people fuck up in stand up all the time. You're on stage and you flub a word or you say something, Freudian slip or whatever. It's worse to pretend like you didn't like.
You got to call it out.
Yeah, you're like, oh, look at that.
Just like when Bamboo skips the question and I got to say it for him, right? Like you got to call him out, right? Right, Bam? No? We never pretend that there's no mistakes here. We call them all out.
Up all the time.
Well, you guys asked me earlier about the crowd work thing. And so I was telling you I got lucky with all those guys who I watched do crowd work. What I learned from them, just to make sure I answer that question, because some people might be like, oh, fuck, I never heard, how does he do his crowd work? So this is my policy. This is what I learned. You see some young guys who will watch a guy do crowd work, ask a question, have a joke right away. I've watched the young guys on stage. They'll tell a joke, and then they'll look at someone and go, what do you do for a living? And they'll go, oh, I work in construction. And they're like, cool.
What do you do for a living?
And then they just move on. Like, I asked a question. I didn't have a joke. I'll just move on. And what I learned was it's okay to ask a question and not have a joke from it right away. So for my personal policy for crowd work is I only ask questions that you would ask at like a house party or a dinner party, right? So I don't ask questions like, hey, I wouldn't sit at a table and go, hey, anybody here from out of town? It's not natural. It's not natural. It's odd. Hey, we got any Leafs fans here? Nothing like that. But I would say to somebody, hey, what's your name? What do you do for a living? Oh, you're in school. What are you studying? Oh, are you guys together? How long have you been together?
You're fishing until you get what you want, pretty much, too, right?
Basically, and I'll find stuff along the way. But it's not.
That's absolutely.
You don't have to be afraid of no thing. Like it's basically like if you're a prospector or a miner, you don't put the shovel into the ground, pull up 100 dirt. Well, no gold. Let's go somewhere else.
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
Keep digging until you find something.
Absolutely, man.
That's how it works. So. But my policy with crowd work too, so I only ask questions that I'd ask at like a house party, something in a natural setting. But I also don't pick on anything that people can't change. So I might make fun of your job. I might make fun of what you're wearing. I might make fun of your haircut, but I'm not going to make fun of somebody with a disability. Say, I'm not going to make fun of, I'm not going to make fun of somebody for being bald or whatever.
Because that's true. That's something they're taking personal and they're going to take it home forever.
Well, and the thing is, I don't know why you're here. Like, a lot of happy people don't necessarily go to comedy clubs. So usually people are like, I could use a laugh. So I'm not willing to make, let's say the room holds 200 people. I'm not willing to make 199 people laugh and make that one person's day worse. Because there's still people who are adults that get bullied and picked on.
You're a way better man than I am.
Hold on.
It took time to get there.
Hold on. If somebody gets up and goes to the bathroom or goes screws off while you're in the middle, you won't pick on that person.
I'll leave them alone. Well, I don't care. Like, I know there's anything funny about it. Yeah, I'd rather keep talking to the person I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Than be like, you going to the bathroom? Well, yeah. When am I supposed to go? It's an hour and a half long. Then I look like a retard. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying from experience.
Sorry,
one guy
I threw that horrible word out, but
I throw it all the time. If they only know exactly how I meant it, they would let me use it every day.
I try not to. It's one of those words that just. I'm going to sound so liberal, left wing, but it's like saying, oh, this is gay or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I don't mean it that way, but it can still hurt somebody.
It can.
I don't have to say it. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. I've been
with
it.
Yeah, not to. It's true. I still screw up. I'm human.
Oh, big time.
Right after that big thing about me, I don't like to do anything that hurts people. And I say
the guy just hurt. The guy hurt every viewer that's watching right now.
I'm saying I'm not perfect, but I've met guys. So this happened to me one of my times doing stand up. Was I did this show, and when I was on stage, I think I was the feature act. So you got your host, your opener, your feature, then your headliner. And I was doing the middle portion of the show, and there was this guy. He was clearly had been drinking, and I was telling these jokes, and he would kind of yell something out. He wasn't trying to heckle me. Yeah. He was just enjoying himself, and he was yelling stuff out. Still not okay.
True.
But he wasn't doing it maliciously. He was just too drunk to know that what he was doing wasn't acceptable. And I remember after the show, I was sitting with Howard. He was the owner of Yuck Yucks here in Ottawa, so I was at Yuck Yucks at the time. And I'm chatting with him, and as we're talking, he looks over my shoulder and goes, "Oh, here comes that guy who was yelling out during your set." And then I got up to the guy. "Can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "Sure." And he goes, "Hey man, I'm really sorry for yelling out during your set. I had a few too many to drink tonight." He's like, "I just wanted to tell you that last week my mom died, and I've been having a real tough go of things. Like, my friends my friends been trying to get me to feel better. I've just felt like garbage." And he goes, "My friends finally said tonight, they're like, that's it. We're taking you to a comedy club. We got to get you laughing." He goes, "Honest to God, I didn't think I was ever going to smile again, let alone laugh." He's like, "But when you got up there, man, your jokes, I was laughing." And he interrupted. He's like, can I just give you a hug?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely."
And then you kicked him in the balls.
But I was like, that's happened a few times.
That's so cool, man. That's a good feeling, though. No, you know what I mean?
Nobody would ever do that because I sold them a cell phone.
No, never.
That's never going to happen because I sold you a cell phone or I delivered a newspaper.
Or you ripped me off on a fucking casing or whatever.
Whatever it is. Yeah. That's what's rewarding about.
Josh, what was? Do you still remember your first show when you first stood on stage, grabbed the mic? Were you a little shy, a little
nervous? Of course.
Yeah.
I can't. I still have the video on my computer and I can't watch it.
Is it one of those? I get it, bro. I
didn't bomb. I did fine, but it's just. But knowing all that's the stuff I know about comedy now, and having the muscles for it, I can't. It's pretty rough watching. I would imagine that NHL stars don't want to watch their first Pee Wee game that their parents recorded.
I just find it's easier to be a class clown, and then there's a spotlight of one mic, and everyone's shutting up listening to you, and you're like, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? I'm just,
the light must be hot. The light must be hot right on you.
It used big time. It's all LEDs at Absolute now.
Oh, that's so true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so true. Before you used to get a tan, you know what I mean? I come in looking like this, I come out looking like him, hey, Bam? So, I was like, damn, man. It was crazy.
Poster setting. So.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah. It was nerve-wracking, but I still get nervous before shows now. But it's not nervous. Like, I'm not afraid to.
But it's borderline exciting too, right? Because it's like, when the fuck do you get that feeling, right? Like, when do you? Because, like you said, you're selling cell phones. To get those butterflies, you know what I mean, and perform and do well is like, trust me, when I was DJing in big crowds, dude, I don't do that right now, and it's like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get that same excitement. Bam's an MC. This guy's performed on stage, you know what I mean? And
every time before I go on stage, I get the butterflies. You know what I mean? And then once you get out there, it's like
it's so much. Okay,
regular flow.
Bam, tell me if this is the best analogy that I've ever been able to give anybody. I don't know. It makes sense to me. It might make sense to you. As I tell people, it's like going on a really big roller coaster.
Okay.
Is when you're backstage waiting to go on, it's like that climb. That whole climb when you're going up on the roller coaster, you're just like, you just keep getting higher and higher. And you're like, why the fuck did I do this? Why the fuck did I do this? Oh, this is gonna be fucking awful. This is gonna be fucking awful. Oh,
Right
why
up
did I
to
do this?
right up
up
to
until
they call your name. Right up to when they say it's time to go, and it's like, oh
and
shit.
then that first fall, as soon as you go down that first fall, now it's all just fun. It's still a little scary, but it's more fun than anything else. But that climb, when you're just watching how high you're going, that's backstage waiting for them to say your name. Just say my name. Just get me out there. God, this is awful.
And it start building from when you get up in the morning, slowly but surely start building, and as time get closer to the show, you're starting to get a little more on the way. And once you get in the building, it's like, woo, all right.
Okay, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
I get
it's but once you're on stage, it's all gone. It's all gone. I mean, unless I don't know what it's like for people who bomb or who are awful, but I'm sure that's
we got to find a couple of those and bring them on here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, I can do Ottawa.
Like Josh recommended you, by the way. And, but it's always, do you get a couple drinks in you before you go on stage? Kill the butterflies?
I used to. I don't do it anymore.
Okay.
I'll drink afterwards. I just don't.
Because you still got to get off that high too, right? It's that when you do it,
there is a crash for sure.
Yeah,
you have a lot of energy when you come off stage.
Yeah,
but it goes down very quickly. So it's definitely a crash.
Yeah,
and it's addictive. That's why I made that joke about cocaine. I've never tried cocaine, but I don't because all I've ever heard about it is it's amazing. And
it's so
I'm like,
fucking fun.
I have a very addictive personality, so I'm sure I would love it. And the last thing I need is another vice.
It's our set would be done in 15 minutes, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just one of those things where I'm like, like you get on stage and you feel that energy. Like I mean, if you're in a comedy club, usually on average, like you have 200 people and you're manipulating every emotion, every laugh, every pullback. Like you're puppet mastering all that. You're in control of all that. And when you get a big pop and all that laughter energy, like you're the one who gets that.
It's the best feeling ever.
It's amazing.
So you got to let us know when this fucking shit's all over, when your next show is, because we're coming.
Yeah, the calendar. I was booked to host at Yuck Yucks in June.
We're coming,
but who knows when we're back to normal with all of this.
Fuck it, we're gonna do it up big. We're coming. Fuck that. We're gonna make sure. We're gonna make sure.
Coming out later this year. I recorded it in January at Absolute here in Ottawa. I haven't sat down and mixed it all, whatever. But at some point this year, I'll have my first comedy album that comes out. So
that's fucking sweet, bro.
I want to be on that album.
He said comedy, bro. He not bloopers.
I want to be on that album.
Not bloopers, bro. Not bloopers. Right?
You can put a looper saying, "I want to be on that album."
The only thing funny will be the fucking album cover with your face on it. That's it, bro.
That's right. I'm on the album.
He don't give a fuck how he's on anything.
Fuck that. I have a view to him.
All right, Josh. I just want to know. So we talked about it earlier. So everyone. So it's called. What's your podcast called?
It's called One Man Podcast. That's
One Man Podcast.
You can Google it.
Yeah,
I Google people. Don't start from episode number 1. Don't start from episode number 1.
I deleted our episode number 1. I just deleted numbers 2, 3, 4. No, I'm kidding. No, they're up there. Don't get me wrong. But
I just start with the
link
most
back up
current
there.
one and then work backwards.
Yeah, because you become a fan from what you're. Yeah, I totally get that, man.
Yeah,
One Man Podcast.
I'm also talking about whatever's going on this week.
Yeah, because it's more interesting.
Episode 1, I'm talking about movies that were in theaters 3 years ago, and hey, I went to go see this and blah blah blah.
It's true. It's facts.
I was working on that. It's like start with what's going on with me now. First that.
I love it.
A new medium.
Love
if
it.
You're listening to it's like going back to watch your Pee Wee guys. This guy sucks. Why would I watch him? Now work your way back to the historical shit.
You're like, I can see how he was talented when he was really young. But yeah, you're right. I got Podbeam. I drive a lot. I drive for a living. I'm like, fuck it, man. I got to I always download some shit, but I'm still going to find you on Podbeam. Get that shit down. I love driving and listening to stuff.
There's interviews too. So very important. I tell people this all the time. My episodes are me talking by myself. Sometimes I'll have a co-host on, a buddy of mine or someone I'm in town with. Those episodes are great. But I tell people start with the interviews. If you wanted to kind of know what it's like, and what I'm like, is I interview really, really smart, great people. Trent McClellan from This Hour Has 22 Minutes. He's a good friend of mine. I've done a podcast with him. My buddy Mike Stork did a great episode about codependency and what it's like as an artist dealing with codependency and setting boundaries and things like that with people.
That's cool.
My buddy Paul Verzi, he's the guy who opens for Bill Burr all over the entire world.
Wow.
I sat down with Verzi the night after he recorded his special in New York City. We were hanging out with Bill Burr, Pete Davidson, Sal Vulcano, all those guys. Sal from Impractical Jokers. But we sat down with Verzi and recorded an album about how he started working with Burr. But these are all interviews with people that, fascinating comedy careers. They got a lot to say. Anybody who's aspiring for things in any industry, these guys are guys who have made it and have tons of stuff. And they have the same stories that we have at our entry levels where it's like, this was bad, this was tough. I thought about quitting. I was this close to it being all over.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm where I'm at now. All that fun stuff. So interviews will probably get you locked in, and then you can.
I'd love that. Yeah,
my wall.
I'll definitely love that. But Josh,
guest appearances by Bam.
What are you going to be doing?
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay.
You guys want to have? You guys want to have me back on anytime you want to shoot the shit? I'm happy to come on.
Josh, I'd love that, man. I think you're a fucking interesting guy. You're smart as hell. You're funny, man. I would appreciate having you back on, bro. I definitely love that.
I got nothing to do but play video games.
We're definitely going to do this again, my brother. We'll definitely do this again. But Josh, so as soon as you have your first event, the first one that comes back up when COVID's all done, let us know.
I'll let you guys know.
Me and Carlos are going to be there. We'll make fun of Bam for the fact that he's not because he's in Nova Scotia.
We can Skype him in.
But Bam, get your shit together and get our boy to perform out there, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What was the name of the club? What was the name of the club in Nova Scotia?
I'd like to do the Yuck Yucks in Halifax.
Okay.
But I understand there's a few new clubs that are trying to open up and things like that. I'd love to go. I've got lots of people who listen. Nova Scotia is the second highest listenership for my podcast. So
Bam, hook it up, bro.
All of us is showing a man love, Joe.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying, he has a place to stay now. Don't worry about it. His wife is. I was gonna say, he's believe it or not, he's the cook and she's the partier. So we good.
You actually let it go.
And my wife's the mayor of Nova Scotia.
Yeah, she's the mayor. I call her the mayor of Nova Scotia. If you want to listen to other podcasts, I've never met someone big up Nova Scotia. Dude, she'll give you lobsters. You leave a lobster.
They're amazing. I've been out.
I thought you were going to pick on them.
I mean, they got enough already, man. Just relax, Carlos. You are fucking Hitler. You've always been a Hitler, Carlos. Josh, we're definitely going to come see your next event. We're going to help promote it, man. We loved it. Thank you so much for being on, brother.
Thank you, Josh, for coming on.
Josh, you're coming back on soon, man. Thanks, man. Peace, bro. Later.
Peace.
All right. We've been seeing everyone messaging about 16 Bars of Death. I apologize. It's been a little bit longer. Our friend Josh was on, comedian. Somehow we're echoing. Carlos tried to blame me, but since he got off, it got all better. Carlos,
is there echo now?
No, there wasn't. So you probably fixed your face because now there's no more echo. But, bam.
Yo.
So this part 2 of 16 Bars of Death.
These motherfuckers are spitting fire, bro.
Why the fuck are they giving us the responsibility of picking people? Dude, for the first time in my life, I went, fuck, I wish someone else was doing this. I'm like, fuck, I'm listening, maybe, boom, boom. And I'm like, we gotta put 10. And I'm sitting there going, Jesus Christ, man, this hard, man. I almost wanted to be, could we eliminate one at a time for like 16 some week, but whatever. I get it. It's a competition. We got to be a bit. And unfortunately, guys, the guys that didn't go to the next round, trust me, man, you were not terrible. We were nitpicking at one point. I'm talking about nitpicking, like, maybe this, maybe that. Nitpicking to get people across the next round. Trust me, it was fucking tough. But guys, like, don't do this to us. I don't know if I could do another round and handle that shit, right? Like, it's tough. But you know what? We got the 10 runner. We got the 10 guys that are going to the next round. Put them up, bro. Boom! Here we go. 16 Bars of Death winners to the first round. Fire. All 10 fucking guys. Leave them up there for a while. Let them enjoy this. Because this, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a few more I wanted to add on this. There was definitely, I wish there was 11. I almost snuck into 11th and be like, let's see if anyone notices. I really did. I was like,
put him in there. Put him in there anyway.
I was like, God damn, man. It was super tough, man. It was, guys, we're going to post this up again on our page. Part 2, man. So round 2 of part 2. Dude, this is gonna be fire. This is crazy, guys. Like, thank you very much for entertaining us during this time of COVID, and keeping everyone entertained, man. I don't know what to say.
You know why? I'm still waiting for somebody's 16 bars. Maybe one day he.
But Bam can't be 16 bars if he's a fucking he's a judge, dude. You know, it's like you judging a taco competition. It ain't gonna work.
I don't eat tacos, motherfucker.
You are a fucking taco, motherfucker. But straight up, man.
Introduce the other people.
All right, man.
You really want me to do
guys,
16 bars?
Hold on. There's one coming in that will eat you alive. I'm pretty sure.
Bam, 16 bars. Do it for fun for us, please. Just rep shooting the shit, bro. Just rep it.
Nah.
If you suck, you get kicked off.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't insult us. That's all.
And then the winner of part 2 comes on, replaces you.
Hey, the gig does not pay. It's just a lot of headaches.
I know, a whole lot of echoing and yelling from Deuce, bro. It's all good. All right, man. Let's get our other 3 guests up in here, man. Let's get them on.
Let's start with our returning guests.
Oh shit!
All right. He's gone.
God damn, bro. This the best you
over here with me, man. What happened?
And the same colors.
Kerm, I thought you were in Nova Scotia.
Boys.
Kerm, that's the best. That is the best you've ever looked, bro.
Right? You see that?
Yeah. God damn, that makes it.
You want one?
Well, nah, you can't cover this, dude. Come on.
Come on now.
Beautiful face. Beautiful face.
See that? That's how it works.
All right, who's getting on? Are we going to put another one?
All right. The Bamboo Killer.
Yo. What up, boys?
MC James. What's up, James?
Man, super stoked to be on this episode here tonight.
I appreciate it, my man.
Hold
I
on.
appreciate it.
James, give me a freestyle right now. Kill Mr. Bamboo because he's too chicken shit to do a rap.
Uh-oh.
Why would no? Don't let him put you on the spot like that.
Come on, man.
Thank you, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, fucking asshole.
What's good, James? What's good?
Yo, why don't you break dance right now in your living room? Fuck the furniture.
What's up, bro? I love you, man. How's it going?
Yeah, man.
And then, all right, we got one more dude all the way from Australia. The guy woke up because of COVID.
What up?
Christian.
Saucy, get closer to the camera, man.
Guys, if you do not understand, his name's Christian. Trust me, that's his professional name. But his real name is Saucy. It's Sauce.
That's true, man. That's true.
It's Dominican. That guy made me pick up my tits all week. Man up, Sauce. Man up.
That's right.
Man up, Sauce.
You know what, Sauce? You're something special, buddy. You're something special, my friend.
Yeah, you know what? Before we jump into anything, this animal, Bam will vouch. This animal came to fucking Dominican with us. What? This guy was insane. Shots. He would look a woman right in the face and be like, pick up your tits. You know what I'm like? God damn. This guy's, his party went to a 20, bro. Like out of 10, out of 20.
You know what,
Oh,
Deuce?
my God.
You know what, Deuce? Based on what
Look, guys, I gotta tell you, in Australia, you got to start it off right. Okay?
You're drinking. All right, what were you saying, James?
I said, based on our parties from 20 years ago, I'm not surprised at all that Sauce was doing that in Dominican.
I've come to the conclusion.
I didn't
This
even
guy.
recognize that was Watson, man, when he came on.
What's up, Deuce? What's up, bro?
Saucy.
Yo, I remember this guy coming with fucking Roy back at Ivan's house back in the day, man. Back in,
I'll tell you. So Sauce went to Australia a matured young man, and came back a retard, a party animal, psychopath. You're a psych, dude. Bartenders ran from you. You drank so much, bro. This guy missed his.
What did you guys think we were gonna do there? What did you think we were gonna do there?
This guy missed his plane. Taking selfies with other friends that were on another flight later.
You know what I love about him? He smiles throughout the whole process, but no matter what is happening.
He's the greatest time you can have, bro. The greatest time you can have.
Oh
Sauce from Australia. You guys want to party? Be ready if you go to Australia. Like, Be ready, bro. Be fucking ready.
For real.
Line those drugs up. Be ready. I'm done. These motherfuckers,
off the chain, man.
Animal, man. Sauce, we loved having you out there, bro. Well, damn well love you having you. All right, guys. We're going to drop the first subject, man. Let's drop it.
Hold on.
We're always holding on. Everyone's used to it.
I'm doing like
episode 23 or something. What do you mean? You're fucking jerking off?
All right.
Just
question for the day.
That.
No. You're going to get me on a long rant on the other one. No.
I swear to fucking God, I will beat the living shit out of you if you do that shit again. We're not answering that. Don't answer. We're on strike. Put the fucking topic on, you dummy.
Nah.
Boom. Boom. There it is. There it is.
What the fuck? What is it? Guys, this is the shit I deal with. Me and Bam have to deal with the stupidity.
We're going to get into a long conversation on this. Go. Last dance.
Oh, hold on. It was great. Okay, we're done. Shut the fuck up. We need a long conversation. Shut the fuck. Bam, did you watch The Last Dance?
Yeah, I watched it. I learned a lot of stuff I didn't know about that dude and all the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there anything that sticks out for you?
The fact that Scottie Pippen got fucking pimped out, man. That really fucked me up.
Yeah,
let's get on that. I knew we were at an age where the internet didn't give us the access, right, to people's players, and you never saw so-and-so got signed for X amount of money for years. We never saw it. But did you really think while he's smashing these championships, what is it, 18 mil over 6 years?
Yeah, crazy.
We're talking about crazy. At the time, realistically, a top 5, and I'm still aiming kind of low, player in the league, no?
Bro, he was top five in the league.
And I'm aiming low, and give me top 3.
Definitely second best player on the Bulls, hands down. I didn't know. I learned that he was number 1 in steals for the Bulls. I didn't know that. I thought it was Rodman. I honestly thought it was Rodman that year, but it was Pippen. I didn't know that. Number 2 in score, number 1 in assists. It was impressive, man. I learned a lot of stuff too, Bam. Actually, I watched the first 4 episodes.
Yeah, I don't watch the sports that much. So, like I said, everybody's on the Jordan craze, and you see it. I'm like, all right, cool. But then when I watched this, I was like, damn, they fucked him up good.
Okay, guys, with Pippen. Now let's go ahead, Carm.
Well, hold on. He kind of dug his own grave there, right? He signed that contract.
Yeah.
He signed that long contract. He could have shortened the contract if he wanted to.
Okay, you're right. But today's day and age, people will just say, I'm not coming back, and they get paid, right? We see it in football. We see it in every sport.
Sure.
He tried to do that with his knee injury, right?
But that's my point. So
that was stupid. That was stupid.
Okay, so that because we all agree that he signed a contract. It wasn't that it was given to him. We all agree to that. It all makes sense. We could all agree that it was a shitty fucking deal. We get that. There's no my argument with Scottie Pippen is, and I want to ask you guys is, he decided to rehab his knee while the season started, not during the summer.
That's right.
Do you agree or disagree with what he did?
Totally disagree.
You told it, Kate. Bam, do you agree or disagree?
I agree with him.
You disagree, Carm?
Absolutely.
James?
100%.
I agree, man.
Sauce, what do you think?
Well, did he have a chance to do it during the offseason?
Yes, but the thing is, he felt
a hockey player, right?
But no, we're not. I know, but
some famous hockey.
But picture this: he feels like he's getting ripped off, right? And he's telling the fucking GM, bro, you need to give me more money. I'm like,
why?
fucking.
The GM's a goof. That's why
I agree. I'll get to that. But the thing is, he won. But the thing is, he's going, yeah, but he technically lost in the long run. But that's another topic. All I'm saying is, the guy goes, fuck it. Why should I rehab my knee on my spare time when I'll rehab my knee on your $3 lousy million a year time? That's what he was trying to say. What do you think about that, Sauce?
Well, I mean, I can kind of see it from that perspective, but I think from the risk to your career, why would you do that? You only have a certain amount of time to play in the league, right? You got maybe best 10 years. Why would you, fuck it up and take that risk?
Yeah, but
hold on. You wouldn't do it. So you get it done in the summer is what you're saying.
Yeah, of course. I want to be in the best shape and maybe go to another team.
You're right. I'll get that. Carlos, what do you think?
He basically said, fuck it.
I didn't say what the fuck. Are you guys, is Carlos in the same podcast as us?
I agree to what he did. Jordan's got paid $33 million for that year.
We're not talking about Jordan. I'm talking about Scotty.
Oh I know, God. But that contract came out. And that when Jordan got that $33 million, because the owner said we owe you for so much money.
Do you know what I love?
We owe you for so much.
I make all you guys hold on to your comments. We get to this guy.
I'm giving you actual fucking facts.
I love it.
We're not talking about facts, stupid. We're talking about Scottie Pippen.
The right thing. He did the right thing.
So the right thing is to heal up during the season.
Yes.
Okay. I agree with you, dummy. I agree with you.
Why? I'm saying I agree.
But I didn't ask you why yet.
But I'm telling you, don't give me a yes or no questions.
Dude, you do know if it was me and you, it'd be a different story. So now I want to know that. So I want to hear the people, Bamboo and Carm, that said fuck it, or even Sauce that said fuck it. I think you should have healed up earlier and be ready for the season and go for that. What's your reasoning for that? We'll start with you, Bam. What do you think?
No, I agree with him doing it during the season. You know what I mean?
During the season. Okay. Tell me about it.
Sauce was saying he should have did it on the off season. I'm saying to myself, no, you're paying me garbage. First of all, and yes, I get it. I want to be in my best career, my best health and stuff like that, and get my career going. But I can't leave because I'm stuck on this fucking contract. Is they going to trade me or not? Yes or no? If they're going to trade me, if I'm playing my best game ever, they're never going to trade me. You get what I'm saying?
True.
If I suck, they're going to want to trade me.
Who wants you? So you want my take on this? Can I go?
You're just on the show.
He dumb right fucked up, man. Okay, that's the worst decision ever. He could have taken care of it on the off season. Come in strong in the season, play his fucking balls off, show them that his value's up there, then go back and say, hey, I want more money. They don't give it. Other teams would be willing to give it to him because.
But that was his last. That was the last year. That was the last year.
The previous year. He already did.
He did it for 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years.
Exactly. It's true. That's true.
He could have sat out that whole year and got paid still.
That brought his value right down.
You are delusional, dude.
His attitude sucks. His
stats spoke for him, man.
Listen, as
the GM's attitude sucked though too, Karn. The GM was the
GM won, guys. GM got 6 championships out of these guys. Paid this guy $2 million a year. Trust me, the GM won out of all.
He had the upper hand. For sure. If I was Scottie Pippen, I would have took longer. Well, I would have took 2 seasons to fucking fix my game.
Right.
I would have smashed my face on purpose.
I would have pulled.
Either you go balls out, right? Either you go balls out, or he should have said, you know what? Let me heal my knee. Let me take care of my injury now, and let me get back in there, go strong, and show them what my value is really like.
But his value is 5 years deep, dude. What are you trying to say? You make it seem like it's his first year in the league.
He already had the rings.
No. But just kill it. Because if he wants to trade, if he wanted to be traded, Joe, take it easy.
You
wanted to be traded.
You're lucky I'm not in the same room, bro.
If he wanted to be traded, if you want to be traded, right? You're on a team. You want to be traded. You're gonna take half the season and try to recover your injury on purpose. You think other teams are gonna want you?
Okay. I see what you're saying. But okay, that's what you're saying. But me watching it, knowing what happened now, why is me not as a GM understands that?
Yeah.
Most GMs would be like, fuck, this guy got ripped fucking 5 years straight. I get why he didn't want to play for that team.
And me being another team, the man got 5 fucking rings under his belt. I'm still going to take him. Because if I can get 2 more rings, I'm happy. I won. You know what I mean?
Dude, I would be like, literally, please do not fucking play 1 game with the Bulls. Hopefully they don't win, and hopefully I can sign you as healthy as possible. That's what I would think as a GM.
See, also you got to think behind the scenes, right? The whole thing with Jackson and Krause, they weren't getting along.
Yes.
Right,
so I think he saw that it was breaking up. He was looking at the future. How long do I have Pippen and Jordan together for? You know, is it worth going through this whole battle? To try to keep Scottie Pippen here, so maybe he was looking at that angle as well.
Maybe. Let's ask. James has put a bit of an argument. Sauce? What do you think about this?
Okay, so I think it's dumb because you're basically, you're playing. It's like if you're playing poker, right? And you got pocket aces, and then you just drop them right away. You know what I mean? That's like it's like his strong move. You know what I mean?
I get it.
You're putting all your cards on the table right away. Like
by not playing,
by basically not rehabbing during the off season and getting getting ready for the.
He had one way to get back at this GM, and if you guys remember, they were showing the stats. Remember, they were losing without him. Yeah. That alone, by saying "fuck you," I'm rehabbing now, is showing his worth on this team. With, by the way, Carlos, Michael Jordan that made $33 million that year. By the way, just to give you a fucking stat, they were declining. They were declining, right? They were declining.
No, hold on. They started the season off slow, like a 500 for the first 16 games.
That's right.
Then Dennis Rodman stepped up, and then he came back in February.
Well, he fucked Madonna. Let's get this right.
and what was the other person?
Dude, I'll be rebounding like crazy after.
But either way, I just want to tell you, Pippen, Jordan both left the club that year. That was their last year. Pippen got $10 million from the Houston Rockets the following year, he got hold on, because I had to research it. And he got 4 years, $66 million from the Portland Trail Blazers.
That's right.
So
which both teams, by the way, they might have not won a championship, but both teams were fucking great records.
And who was the leading scorer on the Chicago Bulls the 98-99 season? I think it was Kukoc.
Tony?
Yeah.
After they both left the club, that makes sense. I can see that.
Yeah, I think Tony Kukoc is a great player. I think Tony Kukoc is good. So we all have opinions. He shouldn't have. He should have. We all know the ones that agree with me is always right. Kidding. I'm kidding.
Why did they not want to pay him in the first place?
Jewism.
He signed a long contract. He said, fuck it, you signed a long contract.
The guy goes, look how fat I am as a GM. I need to eat too, you know? Yeah. Well, that's what he said.
Hey, guys, just quickly speaking on that GM, did you guys know that the movie Space Jam, the villain, the alien, was depicted to be him?
No.
Yeah.
So he was already getting picked. He was already getting picked on back then.
That's right.
Okay, guys, you are the GM of the Chicago fucking Bulls. All of yous. You technically win the 6th championship. Do you dismantle this team? Winning 6 out of 8 years? What the fuck? Bam, what do you think? Do you dismantle the team? Do you say, fuck it, we're going to start fresh? We're going to get a new coach? Because
fucking going, man.
Do you remember when he said, Phil Jackson said, if I win 82 games, he said he was going to fire me still.
Something happened behind the scenes.
I don't give a fuck if he raped his mother. You keep him there. I don't give a shit.
Something happened.
I don't care. You're going to tell.
Jackson didn't want to stay either.
So he wanted to stay.
The GM had to go. You're right. It was going to be either one or the other. Yeah. But let's be realistic. The owner now steps in more than ever, right? In sports, a GM or a coach tries to do something. The owner, fuck, man. Look at the Kraft for the Patriots. Eat a dick, right? Skip. But the thing is, this is when you step in. You have the greatest player on earth that says, "I will not play for another coach."
You sign the coach.
This fucking dude goes, blah, 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 I'm getting rid of the coach. I'm like, eat a dick. We got Michael Jordan on our team. We have 6 fucking NBA champions. One of the best dynasties, definitely in our lifetime, that we actually remember. Yeah. But as a GM, is there a thought process of dismantling this team? We all know it hasn't worked.
No thought process.
Hasn't fucking worked. What the fuck? The best player that came out of there is Derrick Rose.
That's his ego ate his intelligence, that guy, bro. That's what happened, man.
What's because he eats everything.
I mean, hey, listen, guys. He did a bold move bringing Jackson in, right?
He flexed. Yes.
That's true.
Right? And they bring the triangle offense in. Jordan didn't like it, right? So he did some good moves.
Yeah.
Something must have happened between him and Jackson, and we don't know about.
100%. It had to be that because that's the only explanation. There's no other explanation
to the kid's wedding.
Well,
yeah, then that's
Jackson is a player's coach, right?
Happened between them.
He's a player's coach, and with even someone like Pippen, because Phil Jackson agrees with us, James, that what he did was right. Remember, that's the coach. The fucking coach of the team said, "There's the only way to get back at him. That's the only way he knew how to get back at him."
That's right. It's the only ability he had to get back at him. Right?
I'm not playing right now. I'm rehabbing. I'm rehabbing this time. So it is what it is. So I totally get that. I just find now what I'm gonna ask you another question. Would you guys have given Dennis Rodman 2 days off from playing basketball to go to Las Vegas?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? You sick bastard.
The guy's crazy.
I'll tell you why I know. Because, tell you the truth, I know degenerates, and I know what happens when you give a degenerate this
and
much.
you know he went more than 2 days, right?
Oh, bro, didn't he go for like 2 months?
Yeah, the guy didn't even know. He still even in his mind it was day 2 when Jordan found him. Like,
yeah, you know what? No, but he's that character, guys. He needs that time away. Because the guy's a clever guy. Like he really strategizes, and he knows the game. He knows he's defending. He does all that. He does his homework, but he needs time off, man.
But did you not see when he's like, I let my friend shoot on rims, and I studied how the ball bounces?
Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes. That's how you rebound like that, right? That's how you're always in the right place at the right time.
He's ridiculous.
That's physics, bro. That's fucking physics, right?
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally physics.
Scientific, man.
I just find that it's like, so I think Phil Jackson, I kind of have to agree with Carm. Like, fuck, he was like, fuck it, go do your thing, come back, and, you know, and no matter what decision, who made what, when, and where, they won a championship, right?
You know what the best is? Jordan's like, you let him go, we ain't getting him back, man.
Do you guys disagree with the Detroit Pistons not shaking their hands?
I don't know what the fuck that's all about.
Sauce, what do you think?
I disagree.
Sauce, what do you think?
Nah, man, you gotta
shake their hands, right?
Man up, you know what I mean? Because again, you
gotta pick up your tits, right?
Where's
the real sauce? Bring the real sauce.
It's too early, Mark. Yo, Detroit, pick up your tits and shake their hands.
Exactly, man, the fuck up. Come
yes,
on. You fucking lost. You know what I mean? Like, don't. And man, you show the other team that it affected you. I mean, there's no worse.
Literally, you didn't even give them a chance. Be like, I'll get you next year. They were just like, fuck it.
Like, oh, we got in their fucking heads. So now, guess what? You know,
we're defeated.
Next game. I mean,
but I loved how Detroit was playing dirty.
They changed the NBA, bro.
Oh yeah,
they literally did.
They was playing blacktop. They was playing street ball.
They went, you know what? Well, you know, the first couple seasons when they're playing against Jordan, they just said, fuck it. They had that Jordan rule. Double them, pound them, don't let them dunk. Like, that's crazy, bro.
The Jordan rule, man. That's nuts.
Like, a rule. And the thing is, like we always talked about, like, there was always the comparison between Jordan and LeBron. Dude, LeBron never played in a physical.
Nope.
Physical.
I don't think he can handle
it. Some people are saying, what's up? Oh, my God, Jesse. I mean, Jesse's dissing you, Bam. God damn.
All right. So is my daughter. My daughter on there talking shit too.
God damn. You guys are getting banned. Keep dissing him. Keep dissing him. I love it, man. I just found out. I think they should have shaken their hands. Detroit should have just been like, man the fuck up. Let's like Christian said. You know, they won 2. And let's be realistic. That team isn't that fucking good to win 2 anyways. Not with the Larry Bird, Jordan, and the Magic Johnson here, right? Yeah. Come on, man. Like, dude, you won 2. You should be fucking proud. It's fucking great. Your strategy works, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
No, what I didn't like about the whole not shaking hands thing is not that they didn't shake hands. They left before the game was over.
Even before the game was fucking over.
That you look like a sore loser, you know? Like, wait till the fucking...
Of course there was a sore loser.
Well, I mean, wait till the buzzer goes, then you don't want to shake hands, fuck off, great. But before the game's over...
But Jordan lost to them twice, bro.
Yes.
Twice.
And look what he did. Yeah, man. It was nuts.
And then, dude, he admitted he cried to death. The fucking guy hated every minute of it. The dude manned up at the fucking moment and did that. You know what I mean? Like,
it shook their hands, hugged them, and everything at the end of the games. Both times that he lost.
I love how Michael Jordan still don't like Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Fuck Isaiah Thomas.
I
don't fucking like him.
An asshole. You call him an asshole.
I don't fucking like him neither. Isaiah, you're a bitch, you know? You're only lucky because fucking Lambeer's in there and Dennis Rodman and all that. You're a bitch. Isaiah Thomas is a bitch. Overrated point guard. Fuck him. Eat a dick. I hate him, bro. I don't like Detroit. Sorry. Anyways, was there anything else that you guys watched the doc that so far 4 episodes in was just a little bit that came out?
I got a question.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
I got a question. Do you guys agree with the comment, organizations win championships?
No.
What do you guys think about that?
Absolutely not.
And what's their part? Do you think that they have a part in winning the championship?
Yeah, they motivate me with money.
I completely disagree with it too. I just want to see what everybody.
All right, Bam, what do you think? Organizations. What's the deal?
Well, I mean, somebody got to have a little talent to pick the team. I'll give him about that. That's about it.
I've seen some terrible draft picks in life.
You know
what I mean. So sometimes you've seen players that excelled at a later pick. I still think it's going to be more of a coach / team, than a fucking organization or a GM. I don't know. That's just my.
Hold on, Bamboo. You're wearing a nice hat there with the Yankees logo.
Left field.
Who's the MG or GM there?
He doesn't watch sports. Why would you ask him that?
Sports. I said that many times.
But basically the Yankees are the Yankees because they're pocketbooks, not because someone's picking a talent.
Well, hold on.
So you're saying organization, but they don't win all the time, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying the organization just pays the players, so the players are the ones that do it.
Yeah, but they also choose the players, right?
No, in the case of the Yankees,
and the coach,
they just choose the person that is free agent and that's the best player available. They'll fork out $125 million.
Okay. I got an answer to that one. Why is it that the number one player from the New York Yankees is about to buy the New York fucking Mets?
Who?
A-Rod's about to buy the New York.
Why did we go from left field to right field, guys? You guys in the bottom getting it from me? I don't know.
Hold on. The best player. Do you know that A-Rod's retired?
It's obvious the team.
A-Rod's retired.
Is next.
And he's retired. He doesn't play on the team.
Can you guys both shut the fuck up about baseball, man?
Jeter owns the Florida Marlins.
Anyway, let's get back.
Hey, man, shut the fuck up, man.
Punch them both in the face. Fuck, man. Fuck.
Okay. So organizations.
Yes.
No, we're not organized on this podcast.
Organizations.
Hold on.
Go ahead, James.
Good. What do you think? What do you think their take is in the winning of the championship?
Well, hold on. Let's rewind. Let's look at this, guys. Right? And again, the GM really had a lot to do with putting this team together. If you look at it, look at day one.
Oh, he did.
Hold on, day one, drafting Jordan. It wasn't. Yes, he was gonna be top, but they wanted a tall guy, 7-foot guys who they wanted to dominate the league at that time.
Akeem Olajuwon.
Right? They feel like they took a chance on Jordan. Okay, boom. Right move to make, right? Then firing Collins to take Jackson to take over the job.
Okay,
that's another ballsy move to make.
Yeah.
How did they get Pippen? They had to trade for him because Seattle picked him in the draft.
He's right.
And they traded on draft night to get Pippen on the team. Rodman was another controversial thing to do.
Very true.
So all these moves, they put all these pieces together. Now, all these role players, they all know their own roles and what to do, right?
Okay.
It fit perfectly to win 6 championships. I don't see another team today have that kind of success because they weren't put together that way.
Not Golden State?
Well, they had a couple, not 6.
Through drafting, right? Because a lot of them they're actually not even free agents, bro. They're actually drafted in the same team. So
Golden State's probably the closest team.
Yes.
Goals, and it's all from the organization making the right moves.
Now, do you think, Carm, great, you swayed me a little bit there. I have to agree with you. Thank you. That was awesome. My question is, did you think that, I know, this is a first on shooting the shit. I'll tell you that right. Holy fuck. Take it. A minute, 1 hour and 12 minutes in, bro. You convinced me somehow. Holy fuck. I'm very convinced. Carm, what I'm going to ask you is, did you think that his arrogance of him doing that the first time said, fuck it, I can just do it again?
His balls, yes. Arrogance, balls, either way. That little fucker, man, he's got some balls. Jordan said it too. If you heard him say, he's got some balls to fire.
No, he does. I love how Jordan swears on the thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So Sauce, you're the GM. You're that fat guy, but now you're 6'8". How tall are you?
6'8".
And I don't know. But
7'2".
Yeah, you're 7'2".
Right.
I was talking about your schlong, 6'8". But anyways, you're the GM of that. You're the GM of that team at that time. You have Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, all these guys. Would you think I'm going to dismantle this fucking team because I'm arrogant enough to start a new one?
I don't think it'd be my first pick. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just show me the incentives, and I'll show you what the results are.
Good businessman. I like that.
You know what I mean? Like organizations, like it's super important. If you think that the players are just going to be able to bring it all together, I mean, you can get superstars, right? But if they can't work together and egos get in the way, like you need like a big person in the room. And Carm, you're talking about Golden State. That organization is owned by this part owned by this guy. I don't know if you've ever seen him, Chamath Palihapitiya. He's like a big like venture capitalist guy.
Oh, I thought I ordered food from him.
Like, he's actually fucking Canadian. He's Canadian, right?
My Uber driver, fuck. I don't. But could we all agree? Oh, sorry, Sauce. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Anyways, he originally worked for Facebook, right? And he was talking about that recently, just about the organization, about how like Zuck basically, he's like a excellent allocator of like human resources. You know what I mean? He knows where to put people in different spots. So it's the same thing kind of with sports. True. You know what I mean? Like
that's very true.
Like the whole thing's got to work together. Like the whole money thing. Like if you're talking about the Yankees, for example, sure they may spend a lot of money, right? But like look at the bottom line. How much profit are they making? And you're probably going to see that they're making a lot more profit than all the other teams. So if they're forking out all that dough, it's fucking working.
Mm-hmm. Regardless if they're winning or not, it's money, right?
That's right.
No, but the Yankees are like the Dallas Cowboys.
No, you're done. You're done talking about the Yankees.
No, I'm just saying. And just to prove a fact, last year the Yankees with their superstars
let me know what he's
injured. Yeah, get in, take them out. With their superstars injured, still had a better record with the rookies that were getting paid shit. So it's not the superstars that win the check.
That's a stat in baseball, right? I was looking at some other guy wrote about this, where he basically looked at, because baseball players apparently like they get capped for the first few years of their careers. So no matter how good they are, they only get a certain amount of money. And basically, the study looked at it, and they noticed that when most baseball players, when they start making $50 million, like signing these crazy contracts per year, that's when they fucking fall off. Their fucking productivity is all in the fucking front end.
Of course. Of course.
Like,
Carlos, you just made my dream come true.
Bro.
No.
I completely forgot, guys. I completely forgot that Dennis Rodman banged Carmen Electra. I completely forgot about that shit, man. Fucking guy.
Did your hate come back again?
Yeah.
My 18-year-old hate was like, I hate him again.
Guys, but did you see that? Jordan had to get on a fucking plane to go to Vegas, go to his hotel room, and get Rodman to come fucking back?
That's insane.
Did you catch that?
Yeah, and she had to hide. She said she had to hide because she was embarrassed.
Yeah.
He just wanted to see her naked live.
Come on, it's Michael Jordan, bro. Yeah. She's fucking Dennis Rodman. Jordan had hope.
And I like how they talking about doing blow and partying when they're out on tour and shit, man.
That is it. Well, man, late 80s, early 90s. Oh yeah.
Oh, it was heavy, bro.
Heavy. Yo, he was in the air for no reason,
Magic Johnson, buddy. He's got some stories, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Magic Schlong Johnson, absolutely, bro.
All of them.
He's ready to go.
All of them.
But
why,
so far, how many?
You think that's ended?
What is? No.
Ask Johnny Manziel if that's fucking ended. Okay.
Sauce, have you been partying with Magic Johnson? Tell us, bro. We know you're crazy out down there, man. You know, okay, guys. We're 4 episodes in. How many more episodes of this do we have? Does it go up to 10? Do you know what it like?
I believe it's 10.
It's 10, right?
It's 5 Sundays in a row, 2 episodes per Sunday.
Okay, cool. We'll definitely come back to it. We'll do 4 more episodes. We'll come back to this again, guys. So you know what I mean? All right, guys. We do a little bit of a segment, man. We do question today. We're just gonna lighten some shit up, bro. Question of the motherfucking day. Once this COVID shit's over, what is your next vacation? Like, what are you planning? Is there some? Because I know all you fuckers are wanting to escape. Because I know I want to escape. What's your next vacation, Bam? What are you planning? What do you want to do? What?
I ain't telling. I don't want the wife to know.
Yeah, you already told me. The kitchen's your next vacation.
I ain't telling her. I don't want the wife to know.
Telling her. He's got to look over his shoulder.
She's right there, dog. She's right there.
That was the wrong question, I meant. Kind of toast. What do you put on your toast in the morning? Karm, what about you, brother?
I made a comment today.
You know what? I've been wanting to go back to Italy. So if tickets are cheap this summer, I'm going back this summer, man. If they open up and allow me to go back to Italy, I'm going to go this summer.
What do you miss from Italy? Or is there something you want to see? Something you're missing? What?
Friends, family.
Yeah.
Just my hometown. Go to the beach.
Are you tall in Italy, or are you still short?
I am, actually. I'm average, my friend. I'm average.
I'm just checking, bro. I'm just checking. You might have been a giant out there. I don't fucking know. I think I go to Italy and stomp on motherfuckers.
Oh, there's a few tall motherfuckers. Even Christian might not look that tall.
Get the fuck out of here, man. James, what about you, man? Is there anything you're planning? Want to plan?
I was planning before, so if the situation permits it, I'm going to go into Lebanon for the first time.
Yeah. Wow, you've never been.
I've never been, man. I've been to fucking China, bro. I've been to China and I haven't
Well, that's because you're fucking smoking too much weed. You're confused, though.
That's why I look like them. That's why I look like them. It's
like, oh, James, welcome, James. Welcome. Oh, James don't fucking eye. He's like, yeah, man, you guys look like me, you know?
Yeah, bro, I know how to speak a little bit of Chinese, bro.
This guy thought he you know what?
Languages,
for 3 days, he thought he was in Lebanon, bro. So goddamn. So what? You want to go back home? Do you have family out there? What's the deal?
So I do have family out there, but I ain't gonna get into it. I don't really give a fuck about that. I'm not gonna be going that for there. I heard it's a beautiful place to be, so I'm gonna be going. Yeah, I'm gonna be going with a guy that I know from here, a Lebanese guy who goes there often.
Okay,
he's got an apartment there and
that's
shit
perfect.
kind of thing, you know. So we're gonna go. He's gonna take me around. He's gonna show me everywhere. I might pop in on the family the last couple of days, and then that's it.
Just got here. Gotta go.
Yeah, straight up, exactly like that.
Sauce, what about you, Christian, man? You travel all over the place. You skied at some fucked up places.
Guy
you go
travels
all over.
every 2 weeks, man.
Dude, I know. What do you do? What's your next? What are you planning?
Vacation, right?
Yeah, but but the deal is you're in Australia, so the fact that you're in vacation is kind of fucking weird. But anyways, what's the next move? What's your next vacation? What do you think? You got to be at home all locked up, being like, "What the fuck, man? I need to get the fuck out of here and do what? What is it?"
Yeah, so I don't know. I've come meet up with you lads if you guys are heading over to Cuba.
I'm going to Cuba.
I can show you guys how to pick up your fucking tits and fucking drink
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
This fucking guy, man.
Guys, this man would drink till 5 in the morning. I gotta say this guy. He would drink till 5, 6 in the morning.
Fuck him. He would stay at 4 p.m. though. This guy took the thing. I gotta work, sleep, gym. I'm all fucking annihilated by 2. That's bullshit, man.
I got the best sauce.
But come on, he would drink till 5 in the morning. Then he would wake up early, go to the gym, and he'd have a big smile on his face.
This fucker would walk by me and go, I'll be right back. 4 hours gone. Tell me I'm a liar, Christian. Tell me I'm a liar. Then wake up fresh. You do one of these? I'm like, dude, I'm already fucked up. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like,
actually, you know what, Joe? I take back my answer. My first vacation is going to be where the fuck you're going, bro.
Yes, Cuba. Cuba.
What is that?
I don't know. This is why we can't give him fucking access, bro. This is exactly why. This is exactly why. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand. I apologize to everyone that's watching. That dude is a fucking. That dude's a tit.
We got the special.
That dude's a tit. That dude's a. He's a tit. He's a tit, and I apologize. If you guys are listening on audio, go on video. Go to 1 hour and 22 minutes, and you'll realize what we got to work with. Carlos, are you going back home, Nicaragua? What's going on with you, bro?
I'm staying home and sending the wife on vacation.
Oh wow, that's nice of you.
I think she's watching too.
She's watching, guys.
I think she's watching, bro. I think she's watching.
Carlos, I see Coca-Cola still sponsoring your life, bro. Or
yeah. I got back on the bandwagon.
You gotta blur that shit out, man. You gotta blur that shit out. We're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, man. Put in one of these, bro. One of these.
The guy with the Yankee cap. And the Jordan cap.
The guy doesn't even know what the fuck Yankees are. Don't worry about it. Straight up. I want to go to Cuba in November if this fucking bullshit would stop.
My favorite place to be.
Dude, is it not fucking beautiful? We're all going. Except Carlos.
I've been there 9 times.
We've definitely gone.
I went 4.
I went twice. Down there. What's that? I know what's that,
Ben?
Ben?
How we do it down there when we go to Cuba.
Dude. There's this place called La Salsa. You been there, James?
Probably.
I think
it's about an hour. It's an hour away by fucking car.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, dude, Julius fucking finds his cab driver, right? He's getting all impatient. You've been to the Beatles bar?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the Beatles bar drinking, and he starts to get impatient, standing up, getting all fucking rowdy, and be like, "Yo, we need to get the fuck out of here." We're like, "Okay, whatever." Like, we're going to this fucking club, and he tells the cab driver, not a fucking tourist club, an actual club.
We got to go to the hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, we're in the cab. Literally, ask Bam straight up, dude. I'm in the front seat with this cab driver. Jules, Ivan, Ting, and fucking Bam are in the back with our fucking friend lying on top of them. Dude, we get stopped with a fucking guy with a machine gun. I'm like, there's no belt. I'm like, it's darkness everywhere. I'm like, oh, man.
No.
They ripped the cab driver out. So I'm yelling in the back. I'm like, yo, dude. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He's like, he's checking to see if he has his, like, cab license. I'm like, really? Like, what the fuck? What about every other illegal thing that we're doing in here, right? Like,
riding around with no seat belts.
Nothing, dude. People are lying on top of it. So we get to this club. It's a Tuesday night. It was a student night. We roll up, and the lineup's how big? Bam, that lineup was huge, no?
I thought Ricky Martin was performing. The fucking lineup was around the corner.
I thought Carlos was making tacos live, bro. Like, I was like, wow. Like, this is crazy. So we're like, we're not getting in. So Jules was like, yo, I'll give the doorman $50 to get in, like 50 of those converted pesos, which is what, $400 or $500 Canadian. I don't know. Those fucking thieves. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. Anyone out to Cuba knows what I'm talking about. So he gives this guy like the 50 fucking converted pesos, and he rolls up to the door. You know how honest this dude was? He gave us 40 back, bro. Gave us 40 back. He was like, yo, skip the line, buy a bottle of vodka. And this place was bananas. Bam's like, let's go to the dance floor. We tried to walk in, dude. We couldn't even squeeze in if we wanted to.
Couldn't even move up. Definitely. I know.
Bottle of vodka for like $20. It was insane, man.
Joey pretty much taking the bottle. Joey taking the bottle to the head. He's sitting there. He's looking at me. We talking, but Joe's doing this. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I turn around, so the Cuban girl is twerking, and Joe is twerking with her.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
But the thing is, Bam's talking to me, so he thinks I'm agreeing with him, right? And he notices I'm not making eye contact, and he turns around, he's like, motherfucker, you know? But this club was phenomenal, bro. Like, it is,
yeah, man.
Like, but yeah, Cuba, the water, the scooters, you guys all know about. Sauce, you been to Cuba yet?
No, man.
Oh,
but it sounds like pretty much like going to like Thailand or something.
Yes.
It absolutely fucking there's no rules, right?
Give each other a high five, like, man. But yeah, no. So if we want to hook that up, as soon as this COVID shit's over, I'm gonna holler at you boys. We might have to be doing a Shooting the Shit podcast out there, you know, rolling deep, getting some interviews.
Why
didn't we do one in Dominican?
We did, but we were so fucking drunk, I didn't hook up the equipment properly.
Yeah, that would be just buy my ticket. That's all.
It was like day 6. Like, I'm annihilated, fucking tired, man. But you know what? You fuckers, Bam and fucking Carm, we should have did it on that stage. We shouldn't have did it in that back place. I don't know. I should have listened to you guys. But anyways, we're going to do it up. We're going to do it up. We're going to fucking interview people. We'll fucking do the whole fucking 9, man. And we'll bring the whole video here. Yeah. What's up?
Yes,
we're going to do it up.
Yes,
all right, guys. What's up?
I just want to touch on that.
Absolutely, man.
Me and Carm, we've been to Cuba twice together.
We have.
Oh.
And there was a time where we got into a club, and there was like a Club International. There was like 3,000 people in the place.
Oh yeah,
jammed.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, these guys all of a sudden hear me on the mic. I got on the mic and started
absolutely
at this club, bro. It was awesome.
Started miking it.
Yeah, there was some good times.
Awesome. Dude, we'll document all that shit.
Yeah, James, he disappears. Like, where is he?
We're gonna do it. This will be this right here. This right here. This is right here is gonna be the Shooting the Shit cast in Cuba right here, bro. We're gonna do it up big 7 days.
Yo, guys, let's GoFundMe page for it.
What's that?
Let's start a GoFundMe page for it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yo, the Shooting the Shit podcast GoFundMe page. We want to go to Cuba. We want to do a podcast in Cuba for our people.
I'll be super surprised if we get $20, bro.
Set them back out.
And just ask the fucking government, man. They're bailing everybody else out. So they
Come on, man. I need to get the fuck out of here. Mental health, you know. Guys, we do a little segment called Versus around here. Versus. Bam's done it. Carm's done it. You two haven't done it. We're gonna do a game called Versus. Carlos, put up something, man. Let's Versus. Brock Lesnar versus John Jones. This fight has never happened. There was talks about this happening. Heavyweight, big bastards. One's a lot bigger than the other one, but the other one's never fucking technically lost. Do you know anything about this, Bam, or do we just skip you?
Skip me on this one, bro.
Skip me on this one.
Do what I love about Bam? The more I've done these podcasts, the more I know he knows nothing. I don't even know what we talk about half the time now. I'm like, what the fuck? Carm, what about you, bro? Brock Lesnar or John Jones?
I think Brock is a bitch.
Brock, you would lose to Isaiah Thomas, bitch. No, I'm joking.
Biggest bitch on.
Oh, Brock just took your internet out, bro.
You know what? Jones will kick his ass every day, even Sunday, man. Get rid of him.
James, what do you think?
Bro, I think Brock, man. I think Brock would take him down.
Smothers him? Too strong? Too big?
Yeah, too strong for him, bro. I don't think he's... I don't know. I think so. I think the size.
Yo, Sauce, you know any of this?
No, I'll take the underdog.
John Jones does a lot of cocaine, just to give you an example, and one does a lot of steroids. So you pick whatever you want.
Well, I'll have to have a little chat with John and just,
yeah,
on the right
you
track.
and John's a little racing and fucking on the beach, bro. Carlos, what do you think, bro?
I think Jones has a good chance.
He has the reach, the kick,
the speed. Jumps off the cage, mixing a little WWE and that shit.
So he's gonna mix up some WWE on an actual WWE guy.
Yeah. Jump up the stage, climb up on the fucking octagon.
I'm losing my mind here. All right. I don't know, man. It's tough. John has the reach, but I think when that big bastard gets you, look how flicky this guy. No offense, I don't want to meet Brock in an alley.
He's too stupid. He
John,
goes with his head first, man.
I'm going to tell you a quick UFC story. I think I'm going to pick Brock, but I'll tell you a quick UFC story. Me and Sauce are at T's place, and we're watching the UFC. Sauce doesn't really watch it, but he's like, fuck it, let's just drink, right? And Rampage Jackson comes out with the big chain. And he's like, Rah! And Sauce looks at me and goes, who would fight this guy?
I remember that, man.
You're like, who would fight him? Like, the dude's like, ah! And I look for him and I'm like, you know what? He's fucking right. The guy looks like a psycho. Like, he didn't even know nothing. He was like, that guy, he's insane, man. That was the best, though. I remember because I stuck in my head because I looked at him too and, yeah, I wouldn't fight him neither. Fuck him. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Yo, pop the next one, Carlos.
Let's see.
Oh, groups. Run DMC versus the Beastie Boys.
Shit.
Bam, you can't ignore this. Bam.
That's a hard one.
Can I give you a little bit? I'm going to give you a bit of a take. I'm not going to pick one yet. I think that I personally think that Run DMC has had a bigger one or two tracks, singles. But I personally think as a DJ that the Beastie Boys had multiple singles. I might be crazy. I'm just telling you from what I DJ. Bam, this is from your neck of the woods. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's hard because they both...
Don't be racist, Bam. Don't pick the Run DMC, man.
It's hard because they both are part of the foundation of hip-hop. You get what I'm saying?
But that's why versus is hard sometimes.
And the reason why I'm going to go with Run DMC is because they changed the game of how hip-hop looked.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
They were the first ones with those collaborations, right? With Aerosmith and doing all that.
I think he's talking about the Adidas shoes and the track.
I would never fucking wear those. I would never wear those.
To this day, people are still wearing this stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, only punk motherfucker. If you see some of those Adidas, you're not giving them credit.
They changed the game on how these rappers look, what they wearing, how we doing it.
One outfit, relax.
No,
The
one
gear,
outfit.
the stupid
Not
jumpsuit in there,
Just,
one outfit, relax.
Dude.
Look at that outfit I'm talking about. One outfit.
Hold on.
Is that what you were wearing back in the day?
Before that, if you looked at a rapper, they had on tight jeans, tight boots, fucking sparkly jackets, looking like Michael Jackson and Prince. Before that,
looking like the rappers today, but okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But they changed the way hip hop looked.
Okay, so as a group, you pick, and that's what's gonna sway you.
That's what's swaying me.
The clothes.
That's what's swaying.
No skills, no nothing.
They changed the culture of hip hop, how it looks. They had skills. They had bangers. So did the Beastie Boys. They had
okay. That's what's swayed you.
But they also had a different genre of people. You get what I'm saying? So
okay. You say Run DMC. Carm.
You know what? I've never liked the Beastie Boys songs. I don't like one of their songs.
So that's pretty easy.
Ever, yes. Run DMC all the way, bud.
Run DMC. Yo, what about you, James?
I'm gonna say Run DMC. I used to listen to their tracks a lot. I used to break dance a lot, right? So I used to have a lot of their tracks playing all the time when I would be dancing.
Yeah.
Shut up, Carm.
The DJ aspect of it. Jam Master Jay, man, he's definitely I know they're all pioneers, but Jam Master Jay.
I get it. No, there is no wrong answer here. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, there's no. You can't say, "Oh, you're wrong, James." I don't. Only Carm's wrong. That's it. Everyone else is fine. No, I get it. This is why we put verses. It's actually just opinions because we're putting like great groups against each other, great fighters. What the fuck do we know?
I can't be wrong then. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yo, what about you, Christian? What's going on, Saucy?
Intergalactic always fucking annoyed me. So that was a fucking annoying song, man. I don't know.
I hate that song, man.
Remember? Oh my god, fuck.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid.
No.
The electronic noise. I get it. Carlos, you going to Run DMC or what?
I'm going with Run DMC, especially after that song. I cannot listen to Beastie Boys after that.
I have to.
Sabotage was one of the most annoying songs in the world. I could not take.
Sabotage
That Beastie Boys
fucking killed me on the stupid guitar. You know, I couldn't do it, dude. There's too many. But no. I actually because me at the end of the day, the Run DMC gave me enough top fucking hits. They did. You know what I mean? It's Tricky, My Adidas. We can go on now. You know what I mean? Walk This Way. The hits go on. They did do it. You're right. I agree with all yous, and I don't like to do that usually. But Run DMC is it for me too. I get it. Pop the next one up. Actors.
Ooh. Damn.
Actors. Oh, this you guys. There's a wrong answer to this one, by the way, guys. No, there isn't. Actors, movies, maybe better movies. Maybe you saw a movie that inspired you, then thought, this guy's fucking good. This is tough, bro. This is tough. What about you, Bam? You gonna pick one? Robert De Niro and Al Pacino.
De Niro.
You want De Niro?
Come on, this is easy.
And any specific reason?
I think he's more talented than.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, that's cool.
He got a bigger range.
Carm.
I think in terms of talent, they're very similar, but personally, I like Al Pacino a lot better. And you know what movie actually I like him the most out of all the fucking movies he's made?
It's something stupid. Go ahead.
Any Given Sunday.
It was a very good movie.
Yeah,
As a fucking coach, that speech he did before that game.
The way he did it, yeah.
The way he did it, his approach.
Very well. That movie's done very well. I'm talking about the cut scenes, everything about it. You couldn't see any. I couldn't see anyone play him better than him.
Exactly.
In
like
character.
The Godfathers, I think you could replace him with anyone to play that role.
Okay.
Some of his Heat was a great fucking movie. That scene with Al Pacino and De Niro sitting down having a conversation. That's probably one of the most simplest clips, but it had a huge impact on the movie, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And both actors did a very good job there. So, looking at the two, they're very similar, but Al Pacino just takes it from me because of this Any Given Sunday.
I like that. So we got one Robert De Niro, one Al Pacino. James, what about you, brother?
Man, that's a tough one, bro. It's a real tough one.
That's why I put you three. That's why you had a little bit of time to think about it, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna say De Niro. I'm gonna say De Niro for the same reason, actually, as Bam. I would say the same thing. He's got a wider range. I think his range is wider than Pacino's range is wide, but De Niro, he's got a really, really wide range. He's done really well in all of his different casts too. You know,
like what? Like Meet the Fuckers?
Is one of them. He can play that kind of dad. He's got the mobster.
He's pretty funny. Yeah.
He's got the mercenary. He's played the mercenary. He's played the mobster. He's played the fucked up father. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he's done really well at them, all of them too. Yeah.
He's got a big range.
All right. What about you, Sauce? Christian, what about you, bro?
Scarface, but
yeah.
Sorry.
So
next.
No, I think Jace makes a good point with the range. Definitely, De Niro's got more range, but my bias is Pacino. So.
Because there's something about a Pacino that gravitates, right? There's a certain movie or a certain character, maybe. Because sometimes it just takes that one character. You're like, fuck it. My favorite movie's this, so technically that's my favorite actor, right? So it could be that. So you're going with Robert De Niro, though, Christian?
No, Pacino.
Oh, sorry, my bad, Pacino.
My boy.
Carlos.
Carlito's Way. I can't go wrong with that.
Cool, that's cool.
I like it.
Pacino.
You're going Peter. I'm going with Robert De Niro because I fucking hate Carlito's Way.
There we go. There you go.
Carlito Way is poo poo. Scarface is so fucking corny as fuck, man.
It's got some good parts, man. It's got some.
And I mean, my little friend, the only little friends in my pants. Fuck off with you and your gun. Relax. Two of my favorite movies are Casino and Goodfellas, which is Robert De Niro. Yeah. So I'm going with Robert fucking De Niro. That's what it is. Yo, Carlos, pump the next one, bro. Oh, artists. Craziness.
Is that Old Dirty Bastard?
I don't even know who that is.
Carm, that's you. Carm, that's you at night, bro. That's you at night. ODB versus DMX. We're talking about hits, craziness, whatever the fuck it is.
Come on,
whatever
man.
What do you mean? Come on. What, I made you guys think a little bit?
Old Dirty Bastard all the time, man. Come on now.
Old Dirty Bastard?
Yeah, I can't stand DMX. Can't stand.
Ooh, I love some DMX tracks. Bam, what about you? What about you,
Too
Bam?
harsh.
I'm going with X, man.
With DMX. What about you? You said Old Dirty Bastard, James?
Yeah, I'm gonna say ODB for sure.
Why? Because you guys relate?
Yeah. Nah. A little bit.
I don't.
More of a pioneer. I've always been a Wu-Tang guy. I've always been an East Coast guy. So I ODB all day. That one's hands down for me.
Interesting.
They're both from the East Coast.
True.
Yeah, so
he's just a little further east, you know. He's just one block down, you know.
Yeah. It's true. They're both from the east. That's right.
Okay, give me another example. Why?
It doesn't.
They're more pioneers. I find that ODB is more of a pioneer than DMX in the game. Just Wu-Tang as a whole.
Yeah. Sauce. What about you?
More damage.
Oh, no, DMX all the way.
DMX.
Out of here.
If you ever need to do something illegal, put a little X on and fucking get it done.
You need a car, you call DMX. You need a child, you call ODB. That's just the way it is, bro. It is what it is. Carlos, what about you, brother?
I'm going with X. More material to choose from.
I have to agree with you guys. DMX. DMX has Rough Riders Anthem, you know. That's where the hood at. There's I don't know, when you drop that as a DJ, that fire's there, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I could agree with that. I
could be a bit of a prick and say, you know what, DMX made a few movies. You know what I mean? It just, you know, I made a few movies.
ODB died though, you know. So.
Yeah, but whatever. I just think.
He would have get a starring role.
Who? ODB?
ODB. He would have.
I think he could have played the bum on The Wire, though. You know that rat? I think he could have played that role. I think he could have did that. Do we have one more?
Yeah.
Oh, TV show. TV show. A classic, The Sopranos versus Breaking Bad. You guys seen either of these shows?
Yeah.
Can I start?
Both.
Really, really straightforward.
Yes, Carm, you can start. Go ahead.
No, the reason why is because I have not seen Breaking Bad. I saw one episode of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
You know which episode I saw? And I bet you guys all have you guys all seen it? Yes.
I've seen everything but the last episode.
No. The episode where he's trying to fucking track down the fly in the room where he's cooking up the meth or.
Oh, it's driving you nuts. Yes.
That's the only episode I saw.
Okay.
I'm like,
was that episode too much, or what?
It was so fucking boring and lame. That was the only episode I saw.
I get that. You're right.
Everyone tells me the same thing. That's the worst episode to watch.
Bam, what about you, man? Do you watch either?
Sopranos.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why?
I've watched all the seasons of Sopranos. Breaking Bad, I stopped halfway through.
James, what about you, brother?
I would probably say Sopranos.
Really?
Yeah.
We had our friend Josh in earlier, and he was like, fuck that, Breaking Bad, da-da-da. And he brought up some good points. I'm not going to lie to you. He brought up some good points.
Yeah.
But whatever. What about you, Christian?
Yeah, Sopranos 100%. I think I've watched it like 10 times. I mean, like you used to give me the fucking CDs back in the day.
Yeah, you probably owe me those CDs still, but anyway.
DVDs. Probably still at Ivan's house, man. Go pick them up.
Yeah, fuck. Tell Ivan I want them motherfuckers back. Now that I can get them anywhere for free, you know, I still want them, you know. They're $100, man, a Blockbuster, those cocksuckers, you know? You know? Carlos, what about you?
I've never seen an episode of Breaking Bad, so Sopranos.
You go so I brought up some stuff that you never watched, motherfucker. Yeah. I'm going to tell you why I like the Sopranos a little more. I think the comedic things from like Paulie or the Uncle Junior, you know what I mean? Yeah. Some of those one-liners, dude. There's times where I'm about to fall asleep to the Sopranos, bro, and there's that one-liner that you catch me giggling in bed, bro. Like, oh, that was fucking good. You know, this is just you just get a quick chuckle. The reason why I don't like Breaking Bad, I'm gonna let a little secret out of the bag. When I was younger, I sold a little bit of drugs. It wasn't done that way. I would have robbed Walter White 18 times over and killed that little pecker that he was with. Just to give you an example of like, I'm watching this going, this doesn't happen in real life. Like this is like, oh my God, like Walter White? Dude, I'll be like, make me a batch. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know, and that little pecker that ends up being a big star? What the fuck is a... like... And you know what made it seem worse? I don't know if people gradually liked... You know who this little pecker I'm talking about? Do you guys know what this guy's character? You know, little sidekick? I don't know what the guy's name is. Little sidekick. Everyone's like, Jesse. Yeah, they end up liking this fucking character. But when you binge watch him, you still remember he's a goof from episode 1. You're like, nope. Did you guys watch the Breaking Bad movie on Netflix?
No.
I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
There's a movie?
Fucking terrible. It's about this just Jesse guy. It's the afterwards. You know, he's trying to find money, blah, blah. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I would tell you to go watch it, but don't waste your time. I'm not going to be that mean to you guys. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's fucking brutal. It's absolutely brutal. The movie was brutal. It was something that they filmed and they put it on Netflix. They're trying to be like, yo, we got you. You know, come watch this. I give it a 0 out of 10. It's garbage. But yeah, I picked Sopranos. Absolutely, man. All right. We done with verses, Carlos?
Yes, we are.
All right, man. Let's do Assassination by Deuce. Oh, Carlos! You just lost your privileges now, bro. Lost your privileges.
There we go.
It's a fair Assassination by DJ Deuce.
I love it.
Yeah. Yo, look at this. This is a story that bothered me from about a week or two ago. It was Ontario teen fined $700 by bylaw officers for playing basketball. The key word here, the key fucking word, by himself. Social distance, he's by himself. My fucking mind can't get wrapped up. $700. Shoot a couple hoops. I thought about doing that. I'm too fucking lazy, but I thought about doing that. How the fuck are you going to try and stay a bit healthy, get outside, catch a bit of air, no COVID, just air, by yourself? Are you catching COVID with this fucking basketball? Now, I want to ask you fuckers, is this right or am I fucking crazy? $700, guys, for a kid. He's 14 fucking years old. Like, I know at 14 I would have outran him, so he wouldn't have gave me a fine anyways. Fucking $700. Yo, Bam, what do you guys think? Graham, we'll start with you. $700.
I would have assaulted his ass.
You would have assaulted him? Carm, what would you have done? Paid the fine? Debit card?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. That's just sad. Sad that he would give a fine for such a thing. Tell the kid, listen, fuck off, play a little bit, go home.
Guys are the bylaw officers. This is what I'm saying. You guys are the bylaw officers. James, what about you, bro?
That's ridiculous. I would have ran.
Ridiculous?
Yeah.
I know.
I would have ran.
Sauce. Do you guys have these issues down in Australia?
Yeah, they're like trying to yank people out of parks and stuff like
that. I get it. Don't get together. And I get it. Even though I do it, so fuck you, bylaw. I'm just saying, don't. Like, I get it. But the dude's playing by himself. Like, it's like people are jogging a lot fucking closer on the sidewalk. You're going to not let a kid play basketball by himself on the street? I mean, in the park? Get the fuck out. Carlos, what do you think?
I think the ticket is stupid, but I can see why. Because that kid is playing. Then some other kids go and see. He's going to jump in. The parks are supposed to be closed. So
people are jumping. People are jumping away from me. People are jumping.
See, I would say, listen, shoot a couple hoops and fuck off, go home, right? Like, don't stick around for too long, because then other people see it and they want to come play, and then you got an issue. Then you got a game going on. You got to stop it.
James, you should have did what I did in basketball. Grab the ball and give it a fucking boot, right? That's just fine. Your ball's fucking 400 yards away. All I'm fucking saying is, bylaw officer that are watching this show, come give me a ticket. Come give me a fucking ticket. Worst ticket of your entire life. I don't give a fuck if he's taking a beating. I'll take a charge for this one. I hate these fucking losers. I was pumping gas today. I saw a loser next to me. I thought about squeezing the nozzle on him, but I didn't. Okay? I didn't. This guy, you cannot be in your right mind and feel fucking proud to write a kid a $700 fucking ticket. You are a fucking loser. I hope you have kids, and I hope they fucking get a fucking goof like you that gives them a ticket, you fucking clown. Yeah. I hate, but you guys are pricks. And you know what? You guys are pricks for even giving out tickets. You have the worst jobs in history. I'll kick you in the fucking teeth. Anyways, I apologize.
Don't forget to give parking tickets to these bylaw officers.
That's what I said about tickets. Is anyone else on this show? Do you guys hear me?
Yes.
We love you, Carlos.
Loud and clear.
Fucking Taco Bell over here. Anyways.
Nah, forget it. I already deleted it.
This guy needs to delete his fucking profile. Anyways, guys, it's an assassination by DJ Deuce. I have to rip a motherfucker every once in a while. I can't stand that shit. I don't like it. But I just want to know, man, what are you guys up to these days? Doing nothing still, I take it? Bam?
Jack shit, bro.
Damn, Carm, you're still working hard, I heard.
Dude, I'm focused as a motherfucker, man. I'm loving this.
Can you tell me tell me the purchase you bought lately?
Oh, fuck. I bought a 65-inch TV.
From where?
I bought Best Buy. $600. Pretty good deal.
Why didn't you buy me one? What the fuck?
Next time.
All right.
I bought a PS4. You know what else I bought yesterday? You're going to laugh at this one.
Did you tell me? Yeah.
The bean bag?
Yeah.
I bought a 6x6 bean bag, guys.
Hold on a sec. A 6x6?
Yes. That's how big it is. So it's
the size of a bedroom almost.
Hold on a sec. Who? This salesman is salesman of the decade. Who sold you this?
Motherfucking Wayfair, man.
Like a person. It's not even a person.
You sold yourself on this?
Yes. Guys, this motherfucking thing could be a couch, could be a bed. It's fucking awesome. I gotta see what it looks like.
It could be a room. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's a little pricey. It was about $400.
You haven't received it yet?
No.
Cancel that shit, man.
You don't know what it looks like?
June 10th.
Where are you gonna put it? Where are you gonna put it?
In my man cave down here. So I'm just gonna lay it out here.
He has to walk on the beanbag to get out of it.
Yeah.
Carm,
Yes, test it out, man.
Carm, can we record the first 30 seconds of you going onto this beanbag?
Yes,
and see what your natural reaction is.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be great, guys. I think this fucking beanbag.
How much you pay for it?
I think it's a stupid idea, but anyway.
$400.
$400.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Go to Walmart. They have them for $25.
6 by 6 feet by 6 feet,
dude,
Carlos.
This thing's coming in a fucking 5-ton, bro.
Yeah. Joey's gonna deliver this.
I gotta deliver this thing, bro.
Look.
Carm, get some of whatever James is smoking and fucking enjoy your 6'6".
I love the attitude. I will keep you guys updated on what it's like.
I'm going to record this shit.
We're doing this
June 10th, remember that.
In 4K, bro. James, what have you been up to? What's going on with you, brother?
Bro, I'm still working a little bit because it's a construction. It's our own project. It's slowed down, so we're letting in one trade at a time. So I've been taking my free time and gardening, bro. Smoking, and
smoking.
What's Carlos's excuse?
Smoking, and still a little bit more smoking.
Oh my god!
Look at this, guys. Look, I'm bringing you with me. I want you guys to check this out. I built this shit today. It's like a germination station.
Wow!
So I got like tomatoes, cucumbers.
I love it.
Is that what you're calling it?
No. Actually, I only have 4 of those plants because I'm only allowed to have 4 of those plants. So I have.
He follows the rules, folks. He follows the rules.
Yes, I do.
Holy, look at
That's
this
James,
fucking
man.
guy.
James always been like that. I love it.
My garden's gonna be it's gonna be A1. It's gonna be A1.
You're gonna be so high you'll forget the water, the cocksucker.
No way, no way. No, and I actually, you know for a fact, probably not.
Facts. Fun facts. Sauce, what have you been up to these days? What's going on with you, man? Surfing? What's going on? Is there social distancing in the ocean?
Yeah, man. Fucking, you can't give those sharks any COVID. So,
oh wow.
But yeah, man, it's been good. It's been all right. Just surfing, working, just fucking hanging out.
Have you like? But how's like you in in Australia? Like things are like locked down like it is here, right? You've talked to your parents up here, right? Like, is it similar down there?
It's not as bad. Like my parents were saying that they really had to stay home. Like here, man, it's crazy. Like they're like, oh, well, we got to do social distancing, so we're gonna shut everything down. And like, man, you go down to, you go along the beach, man. There are more people at the beach, like fucking getting creative, trying to work out.
Yeah.
Like there's. So yeah, I don't know if their plan is working. Like, I mean, at least people aren't getting sick.
I was going to ask you, the cases are staying the same, lower?
Well, like, I mean, it's where I live on the Gold Coast. It hasn't been bad because first of all, people are pretty spaced out here. Like, it's not super populated, and second of all, it's fucking sunny here almost every fucking day. Like, and apparently like, the UV is supposed to be shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, like. And they're gonna start to reopen shit actually tomorrow.
Oh, for real?
I think 11:59. Fucking yeah, in 12 hours. So fucking rock.
Boom.
So what bar are you going to?
Oh, they're not gonna open the bars. But,
they fucked up.
So they're gonna do it slowly like this. So I'm sad that I missed. I heard you guys talked about COVID-19 on one of the podcasts.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Next time, because I'd like to get in on that. I'd like to get in on that.
Let's get it on next week.
I'd like to get in on that.
Well, next week you're on, James.
I'm gonna be saying some real controversial shit. So
you better.
You're watching the
James.
videos, hey James.
James, you're on next week.
We could do one on Sunday if you want.
Can I? You know what? Can I bring one of my buddies with me?
Absolutely.
You know what? He can sit actually side by side with me. He doesn't have to.
That's not very appropriate. I'm good. I get it. It's all good. I'm fine with you.
We're in the same place.
Yeah, we'll do it. So yeah, we'll figure out a time and date. Call your buddy. We'll figure something out, man. Me and Carlos are pretty open to doing whenever. Bam's gonna skip a couple questions like you guys saw earlier, anyways. Right? So, Carlos, what about you? You working hard these days or what?
Yeah, I need more people.
You need more people?
I need more people. I got like 4 sites going and I can't stand it.
Holy shit, bro! That's a good thing to have, no?
Yeah, this is the earliest I've been home in a week.
But the thing is, you can't find anybody. Like most people got fucking laid off. You can't find nobody, or
no, they're all a bunch of pussies.
Ooh, you took it too far, bro. Too far. Of all the things we said today, you took it too far, bro.
I'm doing a place for the 2 guys and. Whatever, they have no problems. They're like, yeah, go ahead. We'll be downstairs. We'll be upstairs. Have fun. Take care. I'm not saying that because it's the biggest jinx, but I do what I need to do to survive, basically.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still working. I work my ass off on this shit. I enjoy doing this. This podcast is fun. Get to still catch up with my friends. Me and Bam and Carlos talk every day about the podcast.
Bro, you do a good job too, dog. You do a good job.
I appreciate it.
Up proper, man.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Carm gives me some great criticism, dude. Even though I don't agree with everything, we talk on the phone, and I do listen to you, mother-fucker.
Yeah.
I do.
He's a smart guy. He's a smart guy.
Yo, can you get the beanbag out of his way though?
I can't wait till I get the beanbag.
Beanbag will be fun. All right, James, let's keep in contact, bro. We're gonna get you on. We're doing some whole COVID shit, guys. I appreciate it, man. Brocation, 100%. No matter when it is, we're going on Cuba. We're taking the show on the fucking road, bro. We're doing it big. Big. I want to thank everyone from 16 Bars of Death, everyone that participated.
Big up.
You guys are doing a great job, man. Keep it up. Corey and Doug that are fucking, hosting the event. It's fantastic. Really appreciate, having us as judges. And I just want everyone to know that even though we're judging, I still pawn the shit off on other people to get other people's opinions. because I'm still divided. Sometimes I'm like, I throw it to DJ one up. I do throw, everyone else is around.
They're talented, man.
James, I'm like, I go to Jesse. I'm like, yo, Jess, can you listen to this? I ask people that've been on the show, what do you think? I need a second or third or fourth input sometimes. It's very fucking difficult. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is, bro. But anyways, Carlos, pop it up, man. Feel free to follow us on Podbeam, man. We're on Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. Follow us on Podbeam. You can download our episodes, audio. What the fuck was that, Carlos? What was that? I heard you.
Oh, shit. I was stretching.
I heard you. You can subscribe on YouTube, man. On Shooting the Shit Podcast, man. Subscribe. All our videos are up there. Or if you get fucking lazy and you don't want to do any of this shit, www.shootingtheshitpodcast.com. All our videos are updated on there, bro. We always try to we're going to be putting up some of Josh's stuff on our Facebook page. Help him promote. James, I don't know if you listened to Josh's interview earlier. You come with us when he gets back on stage?
Yeah.
We're gonna do it up big, man.
I think I've seen him perform live, man.
I have seen him perform live.
Yeah.
Were we together, Carm? I think we were together.
You know what? It could be possible.
Starts to sound like you guys were dating at one point. Guys, Sauce, thanks for coming on from Australia, brother. We're going to get you on again. We got to talk some finances with you, brother. We need to get you back on. Sir. All right, boys. Peace, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Peace.
Later.
Thanks, guys. Later.